for the playing of the national anthem.
Julio answer hole shot.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
Today, Daytona, where are you guys at? Beautiful Sunday fun day. Gonna get fired up right now. 6 and under mixed open on the deck. Jackson Jennings, Jackson Koch, Martin Vasquez, Odin Guthrie, Christian Zion, Lucas Francis, and Martin Toro. Lock loaded, ready to go. Little Sunday fun day happening out here. Daytona BMX. We'll start off the day with the 6 and under mixed open, but I want to give a huge, big shout out to Daytona BMX, all the volunteers out here. Thank you guys so much for all of your hard work this weekend. You guys are making it happen no matter what the conditions are. Thank you, Daytona BMX. Back to it, 6 and under mixed open. Jennings, Koch, Hoyle, Guthrie, Merzion, Francis, and Toro coming down through that 3 straightaway, looking for top 3, moving on to that main event. First moto of a Sunday fun day out here. Sunshine State National. Not so much sunshine, but hey, man, we are racing BMX, and that's all that matters as we come back down the last straightaway. Back to us, 927 by Jackson on the top spot. Going to get it done, 68 and the 125. Toro and the 125. Jennings going to round out your top three. Moto number 2, Sessa, Noel, Aaron's Falcone, Sunday. Aaron Sebia coming down through that 3 straightaway. Got to be Sessa. Dynamite Daisy getting it done 1-2. The Rockstar and the Dynamite getting it done 1-2 down that last straightaway. Coming back out of Sessa. Noyola on the top spot. 7-8 mixed open coming our way out of moto number 2. 3's your moto down the second straightaway. Team USA jersey out front. World number 3 plate. Got to be Vescuso on the top spot as she drives this one in and out of the second turn. 3rd straightaway. Out of New Mexico. I don't think Vescuso's seen this much water in her whole lifetime living out in New Mexico, but she says, you know what, I'm a racer, and that's what we're going to do. The Hulk Princess coming back at us, going to bring it back through. It's all Vescuso on that top spot, taking one to that main event. We'll drive this one down to it. Coming back at us, another Vescuso on the top spot. World number 8 plate, bringing this one in and out of the second turn with a 14 bike. Got to be Smith on the 2. Alejandro not making the program on the morning show as they bring this one down through that 3rd straightaway, in and out of that last turn. We keep it moving on. Back at us, it's all Vescuso on the top spot. Smith on the 2 as they drive it on back home. Crazy Lake, Searfoss down the second straightaway. She's got things locked in on the 13-14 mixed open. Coming back at us, Jones, Searfoss, Spencer, Rodriguez, Longini coming back through. Blackmon keeping things moving in and out of that last turn. It's all Searfoss on the top spot. She runs the show right now. Rodriguez looking for that 2. J&R Colors coming down the last straightaway. Got a little company coming from the 17 bike, Longini, but it's all Rodriguez, Searfoss, 1-2 as they come back through out of moto number 5. 6 is your moto now. Joseph, Stevens, Jordan, Hinton. Colorado girls running the top spots right now as they drive this one in and out of that last turn. Coming back at us, still getting it done. Hinton on the top spot. Joseph on the 2, taking 1 straight to a main event. 6 is the moto coming back at me. Get it wrapped up right there. It's all Hinton on the top spot. Mickey Joseph, they need you over at signups. Mickey Joseph, they need you over at signups. Mickey Joseph, they need you over at signups. Ross Hinton, I'll give you a little shout out this morning, bro. I know you're probably tuned in. Wyatt Kilpatrick, Erickson, Wallace coming down the line in and out of that last turn, cranking it up, looking for 1 to move on. 31 and over, mixed open, coming back at us down the last straightaway. Still getting it done out front. The 445 going to be Wyatt on the top spot. Georgia boy coming back at us. Good morning, Craig Harrison, if you're tuned in. Miss Margie out there. Cratchville, Wren, Southwell, Sullivan, Hicks, Gainey, Simon down through that 3rd straightaway. Cranking these guys up right now. 7-8 mixed, 7-8 open on track as they come back through. Looking for top 3 moving on as they come back down that last straightaway. Looking for the top spot. Southwell on National Age Group number 20 bike, 21 bike. Again, he's going to pick up that 2 back to the line. Moto number 9, 9-10 open, looking for a pair. Angela Hester, Erickson, Noel, Longini, Heller coming in and out of the second last turn, last straightaway coming back out us to get these guys wrapped up right now. 528, Angela on the top spot. Gnarly Charlie, Noel picking it up for the 2 as he comes back home out of moto number 9. 10 moto down the second straightaway. World number 2 played out front. Wooters on the top spot. Arubis coming back at us. Aruba in the house this weekend, making it happen. Perito on that 2, down that 3 straightaway. Power Effects, Speedco Colors, K-Slade, Gasway trying to put it together. Oh, K-Slade going to put a move down out of that last turn, bring it back down the last straightaway. Gold Cup 2 trying to hold it down. The Perito trying to bring it back to the line. Looks like it's going to be Perito. Hold on to that one. Gold Cup 2. Okay. Crank this one up, boy. Kajelik, Ako, Idarola Jr., Smith, Goris, Ledkey coming down the last straightaway. Black Crown BMX on the top spot, looking for a 5 bike on the 2. Ako got room for 3 to move on. Eleven's a moto down the 3 straightaway. LaHue, Mental, Vicario. It was the 4 bike out of that last World 4 K-Slade Gasway. You're moving on. Perito, you're going to go in the second round. Coming back to us, Mr. Hayes on the top spot. Back to the line. Going to pick this one up. Looks like Pigo for the 2. And Vicario for that 3 spot as they bring it back around. Kim Pigo, get you a nice water early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I know she's tuned in. Jones, Unger, Vardell, Roman. Hevner out of the last turn, cranking it up. 15-16 open coming back to us. 13's the moto back to the line. 19 bike Roman on the top spot. Gold Coast Daylight Colors on that, too. Uh-oh, dropped one off down. Keeling it a little hot right there. White Gavin, Zachango, Peterson driving it out of the second turn. 3rd straightaway, Peterson on the top spot. Keeping things moving on down through that third straightaway. Downrider getting back up. We make some noise for him as he comes back through. In and out of that last turn we go. Back at us now, looking for the 8 bike on the 6 bike on that 2 spot. As a Chango going to pick it up out of Moto 14. 15's the Moto down that 3. First straight, bring this one back through. McCready, Marshall, Drinker, Monreal. Benj coming down that second straightaway. 3 bike on the top spot. Going to be Marshall out front. Drinkard on that 2. Driving it down the second turn, third straightaway. Factory Cyclecraft going to get things going on. He's trying to move on to the main event. See if he can get it moving in and out of that last turn. 15. Still trying to ramp things up on the way back through. Drinkard on the top spot. Coming back to the line. He'll get this one wrapped up. Zach Drinkard go to the trailer. Zach Drinkard go to the trailer. Zach Drinkard, they need you over at the USA trailer. Hey, Zach, they need you over at the trailer, bro. Camarada, Walter DeRosa's in and out last straightaway, looking for a top spot. Camarada coming down the last straightaway. He's got this one on lock. The 5 bike trying to ramp it up. The Warlock. Did he get him? 5 bike got him at the stripe. DeRosa is going to go Camarada and go Walter on the 3. He's driving on back at us out of Moto 16, 17's a Moto. Good morning if you guys are tuning into the webcast, wherever you're at. Thanks for tuning in. How about Dowdy, Window, Snyder, and Edmonds driving out of the last turn, cranking it up, looking for one rider moving on. 17's a Moto coming back down the last straightaway. 9 bike, keeping things moving on. The Nightmare Dowdy, Get a Grip Colors out of Virginia coming back to the line. We'll get it wrapped up right there out of Moto 17. 18's your Moto winning out of the second turn, third straightaway. Elton Biskupski, Arena Gray, Vescuso, Kopetsky. Charging hard down that 3 straight and down that last turn, getting it done. I'm going to be Viscuso on the top spot. 9-10 Girls Cruisers coming back home. The Blue Cheetah, Sawyer Smith out of Longwood, Florida. She's bringing this one back down the last straightaway, looking for a 3 spot. How about the Nag 5 bike? Going to go Kopetsky rounding out your top 3. Back at us. Oh, big pile up downtown. We'll get those riders checked out right away. Getting things going on. They are not playing around with the ladies on the cruisers right now. So we go Vescuso, Pringle, Appenzeller, Callow, Cole, Thompson, Pierce. Thompson bringing this one back through. Crazy Girl Cole out front. She's got this one going on out of Oklahoma. Yeah, Coach Kate, if you're tuned in, she's been doing it all weekend long, getting it done, bringing it back to the line. Pierce on the 2 spot. Tiny but mighty, going to be Appenzeller for the 3. As we get our downrider checked out over there. Snack bar's open. Get the T.O. breakfast burger, man. Get the T.O. breakfast burger. Let's hook up and let's support Daytona BMX. Like I said before, man, huge shout out to Daytona BMX. All the volunteers out here, thank you guys so much. Some of the worst conditions we've seen all season long, and these guys, man, it's not slowing them down at all. They're here first thing in the morning. They got pallet bridges all over the place, man. Thank you guys so much, man. I'm telling you, you guys are crushing it. Just want everybody at home thinking, there's no way those guys are racing this weekend. Yeah, we're still racing. Day number 3, guys. We're going to fire it up again. Downrider's back up over there. Let's make some noise. Looks like that might be Vescuso over there with the World 4 plate out of New Mexico. There's no T.O. burger today, Caden? What's the deal, bro? You're killing me, Smalls. Man, I've been pumping it up all week, and man, now some guys are going to be coming up here and be like, dude, there's no T.O. burger. Oh, man. That's all right. They've got something over there at the snack bar, so make sure you get on over there. Vendors Row this weekend, too. Don't miss out on Vendors Row. They've been doing extra work, too. They've been working extra hard, so make sure you hit up the vendors all weekend long. JNR Power Cycles, Corsa, 110% Nutrition, Amy Grips, Glitterlands, and USA Racewear. Searfoss driving it out of the second turn, third straightaway. 19 or 20 is their moto now. Down that 3 straight they go. Hitting, picking it up on that 2 spot. We'll see what happens. Go back around. Got room for 2 moving on. Still got Searfoss, Crazy Legs on the top spot all the way out of New York. She's coming back down the last straightaway. Colorado girl picking it up on the 2. Tiger Lily hitting on that 2 spot, holding it down. As we come back through out of moto number 2021, Cheryl Turner Franco running the show right now. In and out on that second turn, 001. Zippy Zatelli picking it up on the 2 spot. Gold Coast Daylight Colors. Down that 3 straightaway. Cheryl's on the move, though, coming into that last turn. She's ramping this one up on the way back home. Yeah, another one trying to ramp it up. Looking for top 2, moving on. Gold Cup 2 plate. Franco going to get it wrapped up. Cheryl's on the move, though, down the last straightaway. She'll stretch it out at the line as she comes on back in. That's the way to go. As we come back through Moto 21, 22's your Moto. Elton, Griffin, Ben Singer. Ben Singer's been on a rampage all weekend long. Going to fire it off on a Sunday fun day and get things going again. Griffin on the 2 spot. Elton, Hot Sauce on that 3. As we come on down that third straightaway, 31-35, ladies bringing them back home. get this one wrapped up. Coming back to us, Bensinger on that top spot. Bring it back around, looking for that Gold Cup coin. Griffin on the 2, Elton on the 3. Hey, Boo the Beast, can I get a ride with Nick later? All right, cool. I want to get on the I see you out there, Boo. Morera, Brady, Wernette, and Pringle out on track right now as they bring this one back through. Man, Renata, she's been on the fire all weekend long as well. She's coming back out. It's going to transfer right off the bat. Sunday morning fun day. She stretches it all the way out to the line right there. Morera going to get that one wrapped up. Moto 23-24, Moto down the second straightaway. White, Carter, Turner, Stafford. Carter charging in now that second turn down the third straightaway. Profile extreme. Turner trying to hold on to that top spot. Knows she's got company coming, and out of that last turn we go. Bringing this one. Oh, there goes Carter on the low side. Can she make it happen? Shows her a wheel. Can she seal the deal down the last straightaway? She's got the pole. She's got locked in. Back to the line with Carter. Back to the stripe out of Moto 24. 25's Moto, man. Everybody moving over quick. No blinkers going on with this one as they fire it off. Johnson, Hicks, Kensler, Taylor, Reynolds, Cox down the second straightaway. 47 by Wild West. Hicks taking a minute at the second turn. Lost Cox on that 2 spot. Kensler going to get the gas down the 3 straightaway. We got room for 2 to move on. Keeping these guys charged in and out of that last turn. In the zone, getting it done on that 2 spot, though. Reynolds, yeah, Mark Coates, he might be tuned in on a Sunday fun day. Lost one in the last turn. Downriders are getting back up. Still got one down in the last straightaway coming back at us. That's the way it's going to go. Top 2, Hicks, Reynolds getting it done 1 and 2. Yeah, get over there to Vendors Row this weekend. Jerry Narr, they've got it going on. They got you dialed in. They might still have some umbrellas over there. They got dry socks. They've got shoes. They got all that good stuff. Power cycles, they're in the house. They've got all the goodies for you as well. Of course, the racewear in the house, 110% nutrition. They'll keep you juiced up all day, man. Get over and see the gang over at 110. You know what I'm saying? You can't get enough, man. It just keeps you flowing. What do you think keeps me flowing all day long, man? I got the 110. I got the hookup from those guys. Amy Grips in the house and Glitter Lens. Get you a new poster over there, a new banner going on Glitter Lens. We'll fire this one off again, coming in on the second turn, third straightaway. 26 is the Moto coming back down the line. Hudzik lead charge. Identify BMX coming back through. McPhee, Taylor, Lanier in and out of the last straightaway. Got room for 1 moving on. Hudzik on the top spot out of Bethel Park, PA. South Park local. He'll bring this one back through. Get it wrapped up. All right, it's all Hudzik on the front line, so that's the way it goes out of Moto 26. 27 is your Moto down the second straightaway. Cutler, Reeves, Rommels, Hardy, Goodell driving in out of the second turn, third straightaway. Power Effects Speedco colors out front. Fort Knox going to try to keep it locked up. Down through that third straightaway, in and out we're going to go. Bring these guys back home. Got it locked down, coming back to us. The Diesel, Hardy picking it up on that 2 spot. Little Sprocket Rockets coming back to the line out of Powder Springs, Cobb County local. He'll bring this one back to the stripe. A Hardy on the 2 with Reeves on the top spot out of Moto 27. Oh, show me a little style right there, Johnson. Give me a little pedal manual over the thing. He's like, oh, check this out, John. I'll throw it down going into that second turn. Good stuff. Oh, he throws us another style going over the table in there. Yeah, the machine is running smooth right now. JBR Johnson on the top spot running this one down the last straightaway. Got company coming, though. The 20 bike trying to make it happen. Johnson and Johnson. I don't know if there's any relation, but is the good stuff going on with those guys in and out of the second turn. Irwin, Pamels, Chong coming back through. Latale, Strayer, Stoffer, Beckley, and Hegberg down that 3 straight in and out of that last turn. Crank these guys up one more time. Gold Cup out front running the show. A-Bike on the front lines. Irwin coming back at us. The A and the B. A Stoffer. 1-2 back to the stripe. Going to go J.D. Latale going to get that 3 locked down as we come back out of Moto 29. Oswin in that last turn. We'll get him checked out right away. Is everybody having a good weekend, though? Yeah? I mean, despite the conditions, everybody's got to be having a good weekend. I mean, we're all here with our BMX family. We're all racing. We're having fun. Track is dialed. No matter what, the track is outstanding. Yeah, only 25 inches of water, in the last week here. And, the track is absolute. The conditions are perfect for the track. How about Gray, Dowdy, Garcia, Goto, Andrade, Horn, Santana, Jackson Jr. out of the first turn. Garcia coming down the second straightaway. Garcia got it going on right now. He's locking this one in and out of that second turn. J&R on that 2 spot, keeping things moving on down that 3 straightaway. They're going to go. Little Machine, Andrade, Super K, Goto trying to hold on to a 3 spot and will drive in and out of that last turn. He's got company coming with him, bringing him back around. Jumping Jack's Horn. He's trying to get things going on back down that last straightaway. Going to go Andrade, Garcia, getting it done. Super K, Goto, going to get that 3. As we come on back at us out of Moto 30, 31's your Moto. Whoa, getting a little loose, boys. Woo, banging bars down the second straightaway, getting things going on. Kopetsky, Monegro, Eckert, Wilkie, and Fulton coming down that 3 straight into that last turn, bringing this one back around. Got it locked up out front, man. These guys are not playing around on this one. Coming down that last straightaway, World 7 of Wilkie says, all right, I'm getting back in the game. Coming back at us, Kopetsky to bring him back home. Kopetsky, Wilkie go 1 and 2. Out of Moto 31, 32's your Moto. HRP out front, getting this one going on. Cam Bama, got to be Piper on the top spot. Fountain City local. Oh, the triple manual over the step going down through that 3rd straightaway. He's going to bring this one back through Inman on that 2 spot on your C-bike. Charging hard down that last straightaway. M&M Colors looking for that 3 as they come on back at us. Got to be Schulte. Schulte hold on to that 3 as they come on back through. Out of Moto 32, 33's your Moto down the 2nd straightaway. Bass and Alvarez, Williams gunning. Unger, Mandrew, and Cole driving in and out of that second turn. Gassett gunning on the top spot, full throttle, 110% nutrition out of Snowmass, Colorado. He's got this one on lock right now, looking for top 3, moving on. Oh, 3 spot could be up for grabs. We'll see what happens out of that last turn. Coming back at us, the 6 bike. Alvarez on the 2, Gold Cup 2, trying to hold it down. Looks like Besson will lock that one in. So we come back out of Moto 33, 34 is your Moto. Down the 2 straightaway they go. Nag 5 on the top spot. Strickland, Cash Money. Got it on lock for the HRP crew down that 3rd straight. He's going to go. Power Effects, Speedco, Marlowe, Rogers, Mitchell, Gomez, Moscato, Adams, Hamill. I'm in trouble now. There's a lady up in the tower, man. I'm busted for sure. Coming back out, it's going to go Moscato on the 3 spot. And that's the way it goes out of 34. All right, I just got the word. If anybody parked across the street in the neighborhood over there, it's private property. They're going to start calling the hook, man. So you guys know what the deal is with the hook. They're going to tow your car away. It's going to cost you a lot more than you bargained for the weekend. So if you guys parked across the street, you got to get over there quick and get that thing moved out before the hook shows up. You know what I'm saying? Mendito, Monreal, Claypool, Elsinore, Jackson, Herrera, Culver in and out of the last turn. Ooh, Elsinore sliding in on a 2 spot with Herrera down the last straightaway. Here we go. Mendito getting it done out front. Back to the line. We're going to go Herrera, and Elsinore will come back to us and get it done right there. Out of Moto 36, 37's a Moto. O'Connor, Lucas, Masal coming down the 2nd straightaway. Side by side, elbows out with the big dogs right now, 26 to 30 cruisers. Lucas on the top spot, keeping things moving on down through that 3rd straightaway. Got it wrapped up right now, going in that last turn. Buzz Lightyear coming back at us down the last straightaway. O'Connor going to pick it up on that 2 spot. Another Alabama boy going to bring it back to the line for HRP. Out of Moto 37. Like I said, if you guys are parked across the street, you don't want to be there. They're going to call the tow truck on you. Meekum, Deleuze, Phillips, Griffin Sr. coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Deleuze on the top spot. He's got company coming with him down that 3rd straightaway. Phillips, Griffin Sr. trying to ramp it up, going in and out of that last turn, coming back at us, looking for that top spot, though. It's all Deleuze coming back at me. The Nag 1. Big Wayne Hardy out front running the show. Downtown, Wernette and Hardman. Rogers. Big Wayne Hardman out front. He's got this one locked down that 3rd straightaway. Going to ramp it up, keeping things moving on down that 3 straightaway. Wernette on the 2, Hardman. Rogers on the 3. Wernette going to try to give him a little bit of a run down that last straightaway, see if he's got a little pull for him. He says, not yet on a Sunday fun day. Maybe if I fuel up, go hit you the 110, man, and get yourself juiced up for the day, bro. Lindsey, Moberly, Simon, Morera, Coleman, Wagner coming down that 3 straight. Got to be Moberly on the top. Moberly, oh, whoa, put it on a little drift there, Moberly. Nice save, though. He goes ET into the turn and then puts it on the full drifter. Coming back at us, Morera on the 2 spot. Woo! Moberly might have to go check himself on that one after a second. That was a close one, you know what I'm saying, G-Ma? I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there, man. Johnson, Duke, Motley, and Lopez. Just a quick check, you know what I'm saying? Style him out, man. Coming back to us. Motley Drew on the top spot. Man, we're having a fun on a Sunday fun day, you know what I'm saying? Johnson, Birch, Kennard, Stalker, Bercier, Pringle. Johnson, man, he is checking out on the rest of the pack. Adios, amigos. The Tomahawk coming down through that third straightaway. He's going to bring these guys in and out of that last turn. Coming back at us, looking for the 2 spot. I got room for 2 of these guys moving on as they bring them on back down that last straightaway. 15 bike on the 2. How about Birch? Johnson. Get it done. Top spots out of moto. 42, 43 is your moto. We drive it downtown. 5 and under Navis, a little Groms back on the course. Here we go. Little Tykes, Little Bikes, 348. Vasquez, Hoyo coming in on the second turn. Oh, Morera going down right there. Little Enzo on the slide out plan. He's going back at us. Rhett the Jet, he's about ready to fire it off down through that third straightaway, keeping these guys moving on. Down the line we go, in and out of that last turn. Everybody getting back up. Oh, there's little Enzo. He's back up. We'll give him some love on the way back through. Still your 348 bike on the top spot. Weebles, wobbles. Sometimes they fall down as they come on back out just down that last straightaway. The 130 bike, Rosador, and the 139, the dude, Bloodhorn, Melvin. Get it wrapped up right there, and that's the way it goes for those guys. Out of Moto 43. 44 is the Moto, Getting, Stroud, Van, Jazuski. Fire up and run out of the first turn down that second straightaway. Who's got that top spot locked in? The 138. Van coming back at us out of Boca Raton. He's driving in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway they go. Stroud on that 2 spot trying to ramp things up down the 3 straightaway. See if you can get things moving on. Taking 1 rider moving on to that main event. 9-year-old novice riders out on track as they keep things wrapped up and charged up coming down that last straightaway. Uh-oh, lets off the gas a little bit. Let's see what happens. Stroud's still trying to crank things up down the last straight. It's all Van on the top spot. Lost one downtown on the next one. We'll get things moving on. In and out of the second turn, cranking this one up. Davis, Robinson, Gatley. Keeping things moving on down the line. Got this one locked and loaded up, coming back at us down the last straightaway of the 133. Davis on that top spot. Or no, it's Robinson on the top spot. Davis on the 2. Gatley, Taylor, Rollins, the arena in and out of the second turn down the 3 straight. Looking for a top spot, and we'll see what's going on. 46 is your moto. 14-year-old novice riders will bring them in and out of that last turn, cranking things up. Uh-oh, lost one on the low side right there. Keep it moving on down that last straightaway. 275 bike on the 325 bike on the top spot. And Zion Rollins will pick it up right there. 14 novice. Uh-oh, going to get a little older, maybe a little sketchier. 26-35 novice riders. Keeping things moving out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Jenkins, McIntosh, Rogers. Mirzayan coming in and out of that second turn. The Gold Cup 3 still charging hard. Rogers on that 2 spot. Keeping things moving on down through that third straightaway. Moving on in and out of that last turn. Got room for 1 of these guys moving out. Bringing it back through. Still got that top spot locked in. Jenkins. Rogers goes a little bit long. Hits the flat zone down there through the jumps going on down that last straightaway. And that's the way it's going to go out front. It's all Jenkins on the top spot. Sanchez, Halls, Zachango, and Hatchett, 46-50 Navis. These are the guys that should have listened to their wives when they said, don't sign up. You got to go to work on Monday. You're not 18 anymore. But I used to race coming back down the last straightaway. Hatchett on the top spot, going to get it done right here, bringing it back to the line. Always like to mess with these guys a little bit. You're not going to not do it. All right, here we go. Get these guys fired up again. Guthrie, Jackson, Brasino, Mejia, Crotchoville, and Hilbush in and out of the first turn down the second straight. Oh, lost one on the low side. Gold Cup, Brasino going down right there. We'll get these guys going on down that second straightaway. Jackson on the top spot. He's running the show right now. In and out of that second turn. Got the carve going on. Down that 3 straight we go. Kona Gold got to be Jay Danger. Hilbush picking it up on that 2. Got room for two to move on. 5 and under intermediates coming back to Bricino. He's back up. We give him some love out there. Coming back down that last straightaway. Still ramping this one up all the way back to the line. Going to go Jackson on the top spot. Back at us. Going to go Hillbush for the two. Everybody shifting gears, headed downtown. Ooh, they're banging bars. The little guys in that first turn. The skill is heating up already. 3 wide down the second straightaway. Here we go with the 161. Merzion on the top spot. Oh, carving down low. Toro. He's coming in hot right there down through that third straightaway, trying to keep things going on the 2 spot. Got a lot of company coming, though. Jennings, McPhee, Francis, and Wyatt. Oh, driving it in and out of that last turn. Oh, he got a low side. Shows him a wheel. Can he seal the deal, though? Coming back down that last straightaway. Toro trying to ramp it up at the 125. Action Jackson. Uh-oh. Here we go on the inside. Back to the stripe we go. The 32 bike. Francis will get it right there. Man, Francis turned up the heat down that last straightaway. He made it happen. Coming out of Moto 50, 51. Falcone, McDowell, Suarez, Ingram, Aarons, Miller, Moberly. Aruba coming out of the last turn, running the show right now on that top spot. Back at me. Going to be the 550, but 538 by Aaron's on that top spot. Back to the stripe. He's going to go looking for the 2 in M&M colors. Got to be Moberly for that 3 as they come on back. At me out of Moto 51, 52 is your Moto. Arribas, Cross, Ingham, Bjorn, Lumley. There's Siva. Guido, Romero coming down the last straightaway, looking for that top spot right now, getting things going on. But Jordan coming back to the line, go 433. Enzo and Ingram and round out your top spots. Out of Moto 52, 53, Shimoto in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Geraldo, Soren, Schumacher, Altman, Tapasco, and Herbie down through that third straightaway. Pack BMX colors looking for a way out of Akron, Ohio, trying to get things going on. Yeah, Zach Quick, he tuned in this morning, coming on down that 3 straightaway, ramping this one up. Geraldo on the top spot, the 227 bike. Laser Eyes coming back to the stripe. We're going to go Pack BMX Altman on the 2. Back at me out of Moto 53. 54 is your Moto. Owens, Wallace, Emerson, Bringle coming down through that third straightaway, taking one rider onto that main event right now as they drive this one back home. In and out of that last turn, they go cranking it up. It's all in the zone. Captain Snacks, Owens on the top spot. Got company coming, though. The 55 bike, Dorito, Emerson trying to ramp it up. Fox Hunt coming in hot. Still holding on to that one was Owens on the 23 bike. Get it wrapped up right there as they come back through. Out of Moto 54, 55, Fitzgibbons. Asvito, Gettings, Gannon, Morello. Oh, lost the lead rider right there in and out of that last turn. We're going to go. Rocket Racing Colors got to be Morello on the top spot. Coming out of Virginia. Junior Mint coming back down the last straightaway. Yeah, getting this one wrapped up. Coming back to the line, looking for that 2 spot. Look at the 314 bike. Fitzgibbon will get it rolling on back home right there. Some good stuff going on. Nojava, Leon, Ramirez. Camarsana in and out of the last turn, cranking this one up, looking for top 2, moving on to that main event. 11-year-old intermediates bring these guys back through. The 309 bike will pick up that 2 spot as they come back through. The 54 bike's back up. Ramirez make some noise for these guys that come on back home. The Eversole Storen, Cordera down in at turn number 1. 12-year-old intermediates. 57 is your Moto out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. 62 bike leading the charge. Wild Will, Eversole in and out of that second turn. Oh, wow. Tried to get him on the low side. Brody Storen came in hot. Tried to make the move, bro. Nice one down low, but just didn't quite have enough to hold on to it. Cordera on that 2 spot, though. He's got this one locked in for the Rocket Crew. So we come on back at us down the last straightaway, getting it done out front. Eversole out on the top spot. Go Cordera on the 2, Storen on the 3. Got another one driving in and out of that second turn, third straightaway, the 153. Pab on Sharp, Rush, Rodriguez coming down through that third straight. Takes it upstairs, coming back at us. Can he show him a wheel and seal the deal on the way back home? Pavin on the top spot, runs the show, coming back down that last straightaway. Looks like that's the way it's going to go as they come back through, taking one straight to the main out of 58. Pavin going to get it done. Irvin, Lutton, Blackmon in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. Lutton on the top spot. Kona Gold Colors coming down that 3 straightaway. He's going to lock it in, coming back around, looking for those low points. Low point going to win the main event as he comes on back through. Down the last straight, still 133. Lutton on the top spot, getting it wrapped up right there with the 123 bike on the 2. Blackmon and Irvin on the 3. Big pileup downtown, 4-car pileup going on. They're getting back up. They're making a scramble, though. Make some noise for them as they come back through. Mock, Zuniga, Rivera Jr., Emick, Rogers, and Blackstock. Keep things moving in and out of that last turn, cranking these guys up. 60 is the moto, 263 bike. 293 Rogers out front. We'll get it done with a 93 bike in tow. Blackstock taking 2. Emick, you all good? Yeah. It's like, you know what, man? It's just BMX. He's just laughing about it. He's like, you know what? That's just the way it goes, man. Gmo might have got a good shot of the pileup down in that first turn, man. You just don't know. Schellenberger, Bertolini, Stevens, Patterson, Adams get things moving out of that first turn down the second straightaway. 17-20 intermediates. On the top spot, 467, Bumblebee, Bertolini. In and out of turn number 2 with the 352 bike. Working it out. Patterson, keep things moving on. Driving it out of that last turn. It's all Bertolini on the top spot. Got it locked up right now. Looking for that 2. The 352 bike going to be Patterson out of Jacksonville, Florida. Bringing this one back home. That's the way to go. Out of moto 61-62 is your moto. 26-35 intermediates. Down the second straightaway, 445. Wyatt on the top spot. Chaos Colors out of Ackworth, Georgia, coming down through that 3 straight. Keeping things moving on, bringing it back around. Erickson on that 2 spot. Nick on that 3. He's going to air it out a little bit. You slept in a little bit today, huh, Michael? I saw you posting up on there. He's like, I'm in bed, man, at the hotel. I'm just chilling. You guys tell me when we're racing later. Ginn and McGuall, Weiss, Lutton, Rollins down that 3 straight. They go winning out of the last turn, 46-50 intermediates. Looking for a top spot, 521. Weiss going to come back through. Gold Cup 3. We'll hold on to that 2 spot. Another one coming our way. Brusco, Ortiz, Laggy, Birch, Kilpatrick, Pay, Wallace, and Miller down through that 3rd straightaway. 51-55 intermediates. Got room for 3 of these guys moving on. In and out of that last turn. Getting pretty tight. Going to that last straightaway, Gold Cup champ. Going to be Birch on the top spot, running the show right now. Well, big manual on that, too, the 105. Miller time. He'll bring it back to the line, get it wrapped up right there. Coming up on the 2. Welcome to the Girls Club. Here we go with the little ladies. Oh, Little Miss Attitude coming down that 3 straightaway. Brown, Hardy, Roble, Sunday. Oh, man, they are duking it out for the top spot, taking 1. Moving on to that main event, 09 trying to lead the charge. Coming back at us, the Beast Baby, Brown. Brown trying to hold it down. Attitude, she's trying to crank it up down the last straightaway. Brown got to bring it back to the line, though. She's got it locked up back to the stripe. Brown will get it done out of Moto 65. Gigi the Giant going to be Southwell driving it out of that second turn. Adams, Sunday, Greer, Edmonds, McClure, Zimmerman charging hard down that 3 straightaway. Boo the Beast on the move right now. She's going to drop in and out of that last turn. She's on the bubble spot on the 3. Coming back through. Got company coming with her. Still Southwell on the top spot. Making it happen right now. McClure on the 2. Boo the Beast going to be Greer on that 3. Back to the line. That's the way they run it out of Moto 66. 67's a moto down the second straightaway. 8-year-old ladies on this one. Sessa charging hard in and out of that second turn. Dowdy on the 2 spot. Noyola, Windows, and Schneider taking 2 straight to that main event. Dynamite Daisy on the charge down that 3 straightaway. She wants to get to that 2 spot. Dowdy trying to keep the door closed. Dynamite Daisy gives it to high-low. See if she's got the horsepower to pull it down the last straightaway. Sessa's still getting it done out front. Dowdy's got a little extra juice. Back to the stripe, and she'll bring it back home for the 2 spot. Out of Moto 67, 68 your moto. Gray, Elton, Vescuso, Urena, Hegberg, Biscup. Lost 1, lost 2. Oh, Wicked Colors coming around the outside, though. She says, all right, I got this one on lock right now. Big pileup coming up. Make some noise for these ladies as they're coming back around. Gray on the front line. She's got it wrapped up. Coming back down, too, is skated through the carnage. Vescuso on the 2. Taking two of these ladies to move on. Back to the stripe we go. The Crazy Cat Gray on the top spot. She'll bring it back around with Vescuso on the 2. Urena was leading the charge going into that second turn, man, and just a little bit of a washout. She just took it a little bit too aggressive and just washed out the front wheel. That's the way it goes. Big shot out of Dyer, headed downtown right now. Looks like Smith on that 2 spot as they drive this one into that first turn. 09 colors on that 3 as they keep things moving on. Going to be Kopetsky, Akins, Dyer, Vince, Smith, and Mejia coming in on the second turn, third straightaway. Whoa, the blue cheetah put it on a little drift right there. You saw that one, Aaron, as she comes on through. Down the third straightaway, she feathered the clutch out, though, just a little bit and kept the horsepower under control. It's all Dyer on the top spot, Smith on the 2. Albie's box colors coming back down that last straightaway. Yeah, Scotty Angus in the game. Couple of Albie's box riders in the house this weekend. Holding it down for you, Scotty. Keeping things going on. Chambers, McGuire, Wren, Thompson, DeRosas, Burgess in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, 18 bike on the top spot. Aguirre coming down through that third straightaway. She's got this one wrapped up going into that last turn. She's going to check out. 70 is the moto coming back through. 11-year-old ladies. Lost one on that 2 spot as they come back around. Chambers going to pick this one up now. 18 and the 1 bike, getting it done 1-2 back to the line. That's the way to go. Out of Moto 70, 71's your moto coming down the second straightaway. Vescuso goes down on the cruiser, right back at it on the class bike, though. She's right back in the action, leading the charge with Thompson on the 2 spot. Down through that third straightaway, Smith, Smeltzer, Pringle. Keep working it out down that 3 straight. Lost one going into that last turn, sliding out on the low side, coming back through. It's all Vescuso. Thompson on the 1-2, back at me. Big charge out of the gate right now. Everybody moving over quick. Altmanzeller going to take this one down into turn number 1. Kovacs going to lock it in, though, out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got room for 2 of these ladies to make it happen. Kovacs, Albie's box colors, bringing this one in and out of that second turn. Altmanzeller, tiny but mighty. Rift Tangent factory colors down that 3 straightaway. She's got a little extra pull. Keeping things moving into that last turn. She's been charging hard. These ladies will battle it out. Coming down that last straightaway, still getting it wrapped up on the top spot. Back in the line, it's all Atmanzeller, Kovacs. Keeping things moving back to us. Out of Moto 72, 73 is your moto out of the second turn, down that second straightaway. Charging hard. Rodriguez in and out of that second turn. 3 straight she's going to go. Spencer Gilman, Pierce, McMillan, Langini working it out down the long 3 straightaway. They go bring this one back through in and out of that last turn. We're going to go still. Rodriguez out front running the show. Back through, looking for that 2 spot. Langini on the 17 bike. She'll get it rolling back at me. Out of Moto 73, 74 is your moto. Down the second straightaway, Searfoss charging hard. Jones coming in hot in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, the Z Dannenberg. Top 3 moving on as they come down that third straightaway into that last turn. Hinton trying to ramp it up with Pringle. In and out we go. Downriders back up over here on the first straightaway. It's all Searfoss, though, out front. Taking it back down that last rail. Nose tap manual going for Jones right there down the last straightaway with Dannenberg. As we step it up out of Moto 74. There we go. Frankenhorn, Archibecki, Herrera, Goodell headed down out first straightaway. In and out of the first turn, we're going to go. Herrera on the top spot. She's got it locked in. Still got that full custom plate going on, Herrera. I like it, Carlos. Bringing this one in out of the second turn. Third straightaway, Franco working the 2 spot. Goodell going to ramp things up down that 3 straightaway. In and out of that last turn, we're going to go. It's all factory full tilt radio. She's got it turned up full blast. It's all Herrera on the top spot. Franco on the 2. Goodell going to give a little bit of a run down that last straightaway, testing the waters out, and that's the way it's come back through out of Moto 75, 76 your moto. Sailor Goodell, they need you over at sign-ups. Sailor Goodell, they need you over at sign-ups. Go see Marissa over at sign-up. Stevens, Cheryl, Joseph, Hinton, Jordan coming out of the last turn. Cheryl on the top spot. She's got this one rolling on back at us. Looks like Hinton for the 2. As we come back through. Sailor Goodell, go see Marissa at the trailer. Go over to the trailer window. Sargent running the show, winning out of the second turn, third straightaway, 17-20. Ladies on track, keeping things going on. Regalis, Zitelli, Urigo, Kelly, Nelson, and Flynn, but it's all Izzy Sargent on the top spot. She's got this one locked up. Nelson on that 2, back down the last straightaway. The pilot, Mia Kelly, on the 3 spot on your end bike. We'll round out your top 3 as they come back through out of Moto 77. 78 your Moto coming down that second straightaway. Bensinger, Strayer, Badoniak, Hutland charging hard in and out of the second turn, third straight. Everybody ramping it up right now as they keep things moving on. It's all Bensinger on the top spot. She's running the show, trying to take 1 straight to that main event. She's trying to get the old 6er going for the weekend as we come on back at us. That's the way to go. Bensinger on the top spot, back to the line out of Moto 78. The last of the girls club right there. Fowler, Elton, Bissonette, Lavoie, Van Gelder, Fowler, Taylor, Reynolds downtown. Dropped a couple off along the way. We'll get these guys going on. Reynolds on the top spot. Getting things going on. He's getting in the zone right now. Coming down that second straightaway. Next 7. Going to pick it up on the 2. Van Gelder. Still Reynolds, Van Gelder. 1-2. Big E. Taylor picking it up on that 3 spot. Down through that third straightaway. Keep things moving on with these guys. Bring them in and out of that last turn. Going to ramp it up one more time on the way back through. Still on that top spot. It's all in the zone. Hollywood Reynolds. Reynolds coming back at me. Going to go Van Gelder on the 2 spot. Reynolds, Van Gelder still 1-2. Back to the stripe with the 69 bike. A Big E. Taylor rounding out your top 3. Downriders back up. You can give them some love. Give them some love. Make some noise. Make some noise. Seven-year-old experts downtown. Cancer, Simon Hicks, Melvin. Workman looking for a top spot. Oh, everybody lost one down low right there as we head on down that second straightaway. Next 16, Simon on the top spot. Aruba coming in on that second turn. Cox on the 2 spot. Down that 3 straight we go. Hicks trying to ramp things up a little bit along the way. See if he's got a little juice in the tank for Cox going in and out last turn. Wild West going to try to put it down. J&R coming in hot right there. The dude, Melvin, he shows him a wheel. Can't quite seal the deal yet. Coming back out. It's still Simon on the top spot. Simon back on the line with the 10 of Cox to go 1-2. Back at us. That's the way to go out of Moto 80. Hey, make sure you guys clear out that finish line area down there. Make sure you guys get off to the side on the finish line as everybody's coming through, getting a little jammed up over there. Make sure you guys clear it out, clear it out. All right, Irwin, Monegro, Lindberry, Sullivan, Johnson. They're like, man, but that's a dry spot. I know it is, but you guys got to clear it out for all the rest of the racers coming back through, guys. Make sure you move off to the side if you're on the finish line over there. Akerbrand in the house again, man. Are we giving the hook up again today? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it again. How about it? Coming back at us. Sullivan on the top spot. Back to the line with the Gold Cup 1. Monegro on the 2. Taylor, Crouchville, Eckel, Heron, McPhee. Eckel been running a pretty good show out front all weekend long. Bring this one back down through that third straightaway. Claiborne Answer Colors bringing it back through out of La Habra, California. Getting it done. He's going to bring this one through Bellflower local, man. Tammy Estep in the gang out there at Bellflower. If you ever have a chance to go hit Bellflower in SoCal, make sure you do it. Coming back to the line. McPhee, Butter on the 2 spot. He'll ramp it up and bring it back home out of Moto 82. Once again, guys, on that finish line area, make sure you guys are moving off to the side. Move off to the side so we got a clean lane for everybody to shut it down. So we're getting older. We're getting faster. 8-year-old experts coming our way. Rin, Hudzik gaining. Southwell, Lanier coming down that 3 straight. Got to be Hudzik on the top spot one more time. Lost one, Cyclecraft Rider over there. Jacob Brandy's back up, though. He's going to finish it out, make some noise for him. Coming down the last straightaway, looking for an Ag 20 bike on the 2. Southwell Hudzik going to get it done. 1-2 out of Moto 83. Keep these guys moving on. We'll see what's going on now. 9-year-old experts on track. 22 riders in the 9X group today as they come on back at us. In and out, we're going to go. Namatni on the top spot. Running the show. Look for a rock 1 on the 2. The Machine Johnson dropped a couple off in that last turn as they come back at us out of Moto 84. 9-year-old X moving on to that semi-main event. Driving down the second straightaway. Addison Jr., Wooters, Martinez, Brady, Tidwell, Johnson. J&R colors out front. Woo, lost one right there. A 30 bike going down hard. Mr. Wick, Tidwell. He's going to get back up. He's like shaking it off a little bit. He's got a little road rash going on. Oh, tried to show him a wheel in the last turn. Couldn't quite seal the deal. Back at us. Still Wooters out front. Wooters running the show with a 21 bike of Martinez on the 2. Checking out Mr. Wick here. Tidwell. For a little slide out in that second turn. They're talking about it right now. He's like, all right, I'm going to shake it off. Catch my breath. Another one back up in the last turn. Second turn, Mr. Tidwell, he's back up. Mr. Wick. Give him some love. Give him some love. He's going to finish it out. All right, let's get things fired up and running with these guys right downtown. Gallegos, Cutler, Moss, Hayes, Gasway. Big boss Moss, man, he turned up expert yesterday. He's going to get in the mix with these guys right away as they come out of the first turn down that second straightaway. Keeping things moving on right now as they drive it back through. Gallegos, the World 4 plate, going to go Case from the Gasway, going to get it done 1 and 2. Down through that third straight, ramping it up, keeping things moving on as they drive this one back around. In and out of the last straight we go, looking for a semi-main event. Gallegos getting a little jammed up right there, but he's going to get back on the gas. Coming on down the last straightaway, Gasway. Gallegos going to go 1-2. Back at us, out of Moto 86, 87's your moto now. Hardy, Robles, Williams, Kovacs. Hotchkiss going to fire it off out of the first turn. Birdman, Kovacs coming down that second straightaway. Albie's box colors, 15 bike, hard charging down the second straight. Hot sauce, Hotchkiss. Got a little loose in the second turn. Scrubbed a little bit of speed off, though, but he's going to hold it down as they bring this one back through. In and out of that last turn, coming back at us. Still ramping it up out front. A Kovacs on the top spot. Kovacs will get it done. Hardy, the Diesel's charging hard, full steam. The one bike, a Hardy, will get it at the line. Woo! You saw the black smoke coming back through from the Diesel. Hardy, man, he had that thing gassed up. Rolling cold down that last straightaway. How about Strayer, Latal, Graves, Noyola, Perito, Lindberry. 88's the moto coming down that last straightaway. E-bike on the top spot. The Wildman, Lindberry, and the Gold Cup 1 champ, Charlie Noyola will pick up the 2. Gomez, Choing, Pomels, Longini, Green, Badanya coming down that 3 straight, looking for a top spot. And in the zone colors, keeping things moving on. The finisher, Badanya, ramping it up. He's got this one on lockdown, coming down that last straightaway. Team Skittles on the 2. Got to be Green. They've been having a pretty good run all weekend long as they come back at us. That's the way to go down right there. Green, Badanya, top spot, Moto 89 to a semi-main event. Oh, lost a Black Widow in the first turn, going down hard. He's going to get right back up, though. Hester, Angela, Beckley, Irwin, Erickson, Stoffer back up in that first turn, down through that third straightaway. Everybody on the gas, making it happen. Angela looking for that top spot. He's going to bring this one back through and out of that last turn, cranking it up. Looking for Irwin, Supersonic on the 2. Back through last straightaway, Zion on the top spot. Back to the line. That's the way it's going to come on back home for us right there. 528 and your 8-bike, Irwin. Angela 1-2. Stoffer ramps it back up out of the second turn, third straightaway. Big shout out to the medic staff on hand this weekend. Thank you for taking care of all the riders out there. 11-year-old experts down into turn number 1. Got a little rift tangent factory going on. Garcia in and out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Cagella, Gonzalez, Horn, Smith, Gray, Dowdy, all charging hard, driving in and out of that second turn. Whoa, here we go, down that 3 straightaway. Everybody on the move. Jumping Jack's Horn, picking it up on that 2 spot, but it's all Garcia out front, running the show. In and out of that last straight, he's going to go. Lost one along the way. We'll get him checked out right away as they come back down to us. 1 bike on the 2, Horn, Garcia. to a semi-main event out of Moto 91. 92's your moto now. Jackson Jr., Barrett, Gordon, Jazuski, Aiko, Andrade in and out of the second turn. 5-bike, Aiko on the top spot, running the show. Proline Cycling, I think he picked it up yesterday and took these guys home. Driving it down through that 3 straightaway, looking for it, bringing it back home in and out of that last turn. The little machine Andrade. Whoa, big pile up down in that last turn. Woo, here we go down the last straightaway. The chimp Jazuski trying to hold on to a 2-spot now. He says, Merry Christmas, early birthday present, whatever it is, man, I'll take it. Back to the stripe to that semi-main event. Out of Moto 92, 93's your moto. Workman, Goto, Boyd, Nodars, Ryan, Santana coming down the 3 straightaways. Santana on the top spot, the Cannon. He's going to ramp this one up. Super K, Goto on the 2 as they drive it on back down that last straightaway, and that's the way these guys will bring it back home out of Moto 93. 12-year-old experts got a pretty good shot. DL colors headed down into turn number 1. Jazuski on the top spot. Chase on the case. He's going to bring this one out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got it locked up right now, looking for the Nag 6 of Wilkie. Wilkie holding on to that 2-spot. He knows he's got company coming from the JNR ride down the 3, getting things moving into that last turn. We'll see what's going on with these guys on the way back home. Who's got the horsepower to get it done? Coming back at us. Oh, Wilkie ramping it up. Gold Cup 1. Jazuski on the top spot. Back to the line. Big pile up downtown. Lost one along the way. Monegro, Daniello, Goris, Cole, Williams, Eckert. Charging out the first, second turn, third straightaway. Man, he put him on the line right there as he comes out down that 3 straightaway. Full tilt, or Team Skittles colors looking for the 2-spot right now. Here we go down that last straightaway. Who's got the gas to make the pass? Oh, there we go. Black Crown going to bring him back in. Going to go Goris. How about Williams 1 and 2? Yard, Delpreet, Kahan, Schulte, Wood, Badanya down into turn number 1. Nice shot around the outside right there. 3-bike going to take these guys down through it. Wood got the lock on the top spot. In and out of that second turn. Third straight, we're going to go Chino on the 2-spot. Aguiar coming down that 3 straightaway. JBR colors trying to ramp it up. We'll see what happens with Kahan coming out of that last turn. Not going to have enough steam in the motor coming back down to it. Still got the 3-bike out front. Wood, the 108. Aguiar going to come back through. 1-2. Out of Moto 96, 97 Shimono. Pretty good shot on the outside right there. Cam Bama Piper going to fire it off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Adios, amigos, coming back through. In and out of the second turn with King in tow. Ramping this one up down through that third straightaway. These guys got it on a lock right now. Cam Bama Piper been putting on a show right there with the Gold Cup champ plate. HRP colors back down the last straightaway. That's the way to come back through with King on the 2. Out of Moto 97, 98, your moto now. Walters, LeHue, Vicario, Inman, lock. Get it out first turn, lock on the top spot. Vicario on the 2. You know who? Got to be LeHue. Vicario, moto killer. Uh-oh, he might have left the door open. Oh, you know who? LeHue puts him on the line right there. Vicario says, all right. I'll ride it down that 3 straightaway into that last turn. Leave the door. Down low he goes. Shark sliding out. Coming back down to us. Good move, though, coming back at me. Going to wrap this one up back to the line. Lock. LeHue go 1-2. All good, Maddox? He's like, yeah, man, I was trying to make the move. He rode me down he put me on the line the whole way, bro. I mean, the Shark's got to take a bite, right? Max is like, it's all good, man. I'm having fun. It's a good weekend. James and Jenny, we'll give them a shout-out. I know it's early on the west coast of California, but they're probably tuned in. Alvarez, Unger, Clements, Craig, Ruiz on the top spot. And, man, this guy checking out on the pack right now. Adios, amigos, in and out of the second turn down the 3 straightaway. Unger on that 2-spot. Ruiz putting on a little clinic down that 3 straightaway, though. Factory full tilt radio colors. He's got it turned up full blast, man. The subwoofer's bumping for the full tilt radio right as he's coming on back at us. Unger on the 2-spot. Out of Moto 99. 100's a moto now. Gunning, Bass and Cole, Williams, Mental. More 14X coming our way down that second straightaway. Gassick going to be gunning on the top spot. Full throttle, 110%. Coming out of Snowmass, Colorado. Down that 3 straight, they go Cole on the 2. Hutland Racing Colors. S-squared, though, on the charge down the 3 straight. Mental, he's going to try to ramp it up a little bit, see if he can put it down that last straightaway. He's got a little horsepower, a little juice in the tank. Not quite enough, though. Bring it back through. Cole and Gunning, they'll go 1 and 2. Whoa, a little slide out downtown. Beneker coming in hot. Scrubbing it down that 3 straightaway. Hayesman, Ditto, Pigo. Crawford working the top spot right now. I'll bring this one in and out of that last turn. Pigo going to try to show him a wheel, try to seal the deal. Mendito ramping it up down the last straightaway. 12 bike out front, though. Crawford, Mendito will get it done 1 and 2 out of moto 101. Got a little extra pull, extra juice in the tank. Coming back through, not going to have enough. Coming back home, it's all Gomez at Claypool. Going to get it done 1 and 2 as they drive this one back home. Fontenot, Hamill, Klein, Kelleher, de Blasio, Miller. J&R colors the Ripper. Kelleher coming down that second straightaway, looking for that top spot. De Blasio, AJ on that 2, in and out of the second turn. 3 straight they go. Keeping things moving on, bringing it back through. Boogie Clark just coming to get checks. That's it, man. Get that money. Coming on back at us to bring this one back home. It's all J&R colors. The Kelleher on the top spot, back to the line. De Blasio on the 2. Marlowe, Moscato, Bruni leading the charge out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Peterson, Ochorn. Keeping things going on down through that third straightaway. Moscato's got a happy birthday today. The Moose, all right, man. Happy birthday, Moscato. Moving up into the group, coming on back down that last straightaway. Bruni on the top spot. He's running the show. Coming back to the line. Bruni will get it done. Four bike will get that 2 spot. Marlowe, Bruni. Happy birthday, Moscato. Hopefully those guys give you a little love today, man. Let you into the game. White, Esposito, Zachango, Hebner, Strickland driving in on the second turn. Easy E on the top spot. He's got it going down that third straightaway. Cash Money Strickland picking it up on the 2. 105 is your moto coming in and out of that last straightaway to a semi-main event. These guys wrap it up today all the way back at us, keeping things moving on. Nag 18 in the 7 bike. Back through out of moto 105. 106 in moto 16X to a semi-main event. Mrazek, Odolara, Robinson, Varndell, and Williams down the second straightaway. Flying Brian Varndell charging in and out of turn number 2. Going to get things ramped up going down that third straightaway. The Flying Donut Robinson on that 2 spot. He'll keep things moving into that last turn. Last straightaway, Mrazek says, all right, I'll show you a wheel. Testing the waters for later. Make sure that the track is going to hold us. Coming back to the line. Going to go with the 7, the 1 bike. Varndell Robinson 1 and 2. Out of moto 106, 107 is your moto. Dyer, Roman, Irwin, Mangual, Gavin down the second straightaway. Mangual looking for that top spot on your 8 bike. And now that second turn, third straight he goes. Dyer, Roman, Irwin, and Gavin all trying to put things together down the line. And now that last straight, it's all Team Skittles out front. Mangual coming back through. Locking it down, looking for that 21 bike on that 2 spot. Swerving, Irwin will lock it down. Out of moto 107, 108 your moto now. Archibeki, Jones, Piper, Wirtz on the top spot. Running the show down that second straightaway, looking for that 2. Going to be a 4 bike. Got to be Piper. Piper holding on to a 2 down that 3 straightaway. Wirtz, Piper still 1-2. 108 Samoto, keeping things moving on to that semi-main event. Those guys will check out of the last turn and bring it back home. 1720 experts. All right, winner 1720 expert today. Going to get the Acre brand swag hookup, man. Burgess, Herrera, Pugel, Calderon, Henry, McCready coming down the second straight. Shoot. And back on the moto 104, it was the 7 bike, not the 4. The 7 bike, not the 4. Out of moto 104, coming back down that last straightaway. Speedy Smurf, Henry on the top spot. How about Herrera on the 2? If you guys haven't got Henry's autograph on your event T-shirt this weekend, make sure you find that kid and get it going on. Cashton Binge on the top spot. Peak 10 Customs. Pole Magazine. Test Pilot coming down through that third straightaway. Mendito, Lazaro, Binge, Erdman, Diaz, Culver, Corey Binge. You guys all tuned in. Coming back at us down that last straightaway. Cashton on the top spot. Now bring it back to the line. We'll go with Mendito on the 2. Drinkard, Piner, Monreal, Uribe, and Monreal in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, we're going to go. Drinkard on the top spot, run down through that 3 straightaway. Got this one on lock, checking out on the rest of the pack. The Alto Wreck-It crew coming back through. Oh, riding a little deep going in that last turn, though. He's testing the waters out, making sure everything's going to hold up as he come on back at us down the last straightaway. Piner on that 2 spot. We'll drive this one back home out of Moto 111. Polk taking it down into turn number 1. Clark, Kirby, Birch, Marshall in and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Polk on that top spot, keeping things charged on, bringing it back through in and out of that second turn. Black Widow working the 2 spot. Going to be the Rocket Kirby. Kirby trying to keep everybody on the back wheel going down through that third straightaway. Polk checking out on the rest of the pack. Polk checks up on it. He says, I'm going to take an extra lap at Daytona today, man. You know what I mean? And you get it ramped up and get ready for that main event as they come back through. 3 bike. We'll go Marshall and Kirby. We'll get it done 1 and 2 out of Moto 112. 113's a Moto now, 21-25 experts out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Beaudry on the top spot, a little total points action going on. Weber going to try to ramp it up a little bit. Coming down through that third straightaway. Kit, 5-a-day, picking it up on the 3s. They drive this one down through that third straight in and out of that last turn. It's all the Black Widow on the top spot. Jordan Beaudry coming back down the last straightaway. Weber for the 2, 5-a-day, or the 3. Bowler, Markle, Wood, Masal, Cuppy. Second round coming up quick, guys. Second round coming up quick. Don't miss out. Cuppy on the top spot. You know he's got the 110% all locked in right now. Coming back down through that third straightaway. Looking for the 2. Uh-oh, there goes a high-low move coming out of the last turn. A little side-by-side. Does he have the pole? Showed him a wheel. Can't seal the deal, though. Back to the stripe. 17 bike will hold it down. Wood, Cuppy. We'll go 1-2. Coming on back down to it. Phillips, Post, Workman, Bass looking at Pollo Loco. Oh, Manrique sliding on the 2 spot. Post out front. He's taking it easy right now. Coming back at us. Manrique on the 2. He says, all right, man. He's all, I got it locked in. Phillips, Montes, Workman, Bass working it out in and out of the last turn. We're going to go. Post on that top spot. He'll bring this one back through Team Skittles. And Pollo Loco on the 2. Manrique coming back at me. Looks like he'll lock this one up for the 2. That's the way it goes. Second round coming up quick, guys. Second round, don't miss out. Second round coming up quick. Walter, Rocky, Hardman, Akins, Camarada, Morello coming out of the first turn down the second straightaway. These guys ramping it up right now. In and out of that second turn, third straightaway. It's all Walter on that top spot, keeping things going on, bringing this one. Big Wayne says, I'm just going to take it easy, man. I'm just going to cruise, save up the energy, let those guys burn it out a little bit. There you go, Marco. That's you guys are riding smart right now. Getting done. 26 in the 13 bike. I'll come back at us. How about Akins? And Walter will go 1-2 back through. Moto 116. Second round coming up quick, guys. Second round coming up quick. Don't miss out. Coming down that second straightaway. Topper, Lindsay, Morera, Brown, Morris, Wagner, Flag, Bertolini leading the charge. Morera on the 2 spot. Down the 3 straightaway. Lindsay on the 3. Topper on the 4. He's trying to find a way to that main event. Because I want to get it done early in the first round, man. Don't make me go second round. Lindsay coming down the last straightaway. Lindsay says, oh, sorry, Topper, you're going second round, bro. That's the way it goes. Back to the stripe. Bertolini, Morera, Lindsay going to get it done. Top spots. Out of Moto 117. Second round coming up quick. Claypool, Idolis, Linarelli, Quentin Lopez, Motley coming down through that third straightaway. Quentin looking for that 2 spot right now. He's got the edge on it, bringing it back through. Yeah, Quentin going to get a little transfer going on early on a Sunday fun day. Bring it back through. Coming on back at us. Motley get it done out front. Back to the striper and to go. Q Money on the 2. Back at us out of Moto 118. Uh-oh, big pile up downtown. The Raging Cajun. He's not even raging, man. He's just like, that's just the way it goes, bro. Coming down that second straightaway, 58 bike. Girardi on the top spot. He'll drive this one in now the second turn. The Rosers on the 2 spot. Give Johnson some love, man. Give him some love. Now he's got to get his bike fixed. He didn't want to do that. Coming back out us in and out of that last straight. We're going to go. The Rosers. Girardi going to come back through. 1-2 back to the line. Out of Moto 119. Second round coming up quick. 56 and over experts downtown. Pringle, Kennard, Johnson. Going to get it fired up one more time. Kennard on the 2 spot. Pringle on the 3 as they drive out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Second round starting to lock and load already. The second round is loading up in the chutes right now, folks. Make sure you guys get on over there quick. Don't want to miss out on that second go round as they come on down that third straightaway right now. Johnson on the top spot. Kennard on the 2. Pringle on that 3 as they drive this on back down that last straightaway. That's the way it's going to go for those boys in that first go around as they come on back home. And that's the end of the first round as we head on into the second round. Make sure you guys getting over there to the Daytona Snack Bar. They've got the goods cooking up for you, man. They got all kinds of goodies for you. J&R in the house. Power Cycles. Corsa Racewear. 110% nutrition. Keep yourself juiced up for the weekend, man. Amy Grips. Glitter Lens. Go get you a new poster. All that kind of good stuff. USA Racewear. Don't miss out on those event T-shirts before the weekend is up. And make sure you go see Henry and get the autograph on that event T-shirt before he's gone for the weekend. So we got second round heading on down through that third straightaway right now. Looking for top 3 moving on to that main event. How about Hoyo, Guthrie, Mirzayan, Francis in and out of the last turn, cranking it up, looking for some top spots. Mirzayan on the top. Mismatch. He's coming back down that last straightaway. Going to make it happen right now on the 161 bike. Looking for the 32. Francis. And your 57 bike will round out a Guthrie. As we come back out of moto number 1 in the second round. Checking our down rider right away. Aaron Falcone Sunday. Aaron CBI looking for a top spot. Top 3 moving on with these guys right now as they come down that last straightaway. Falcone on the top spot. Back to line 22 in the 453 bike. Sunday in the 453. Tarzan Salvador going to find a way and make it happen right there as they come back through out of moto number 2. 3's your moto coming down through that third straightaway. Schumacher, Emerson, Wallace. Got room for 2 moving on. 9-10 open. Keep things moving in and out of that last turn. Top 2 moving on to the main event as they come back through. The double nickel on the top spot, the 55, and your 83 bike will get it done 1 and 2. Schumacher, terrible taco, though, man. Good to see you out on the course, my man. Coming back home. Aaron's still thinking about the taco suit, man. It'll be your next uniform, Aaron. Or maybe a Spam. Maybe the Spam costume. Yeah, that's what Hawaii style, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Mooney? Come back through us now. Going to go Vescuso on the top spot. Back to the line. Bring this one back through. Esvido Silva on the 2. Smith for your 3. Out of moto number 4, moto number 5 coming down through that third straightaway, cranking this one up, looking for 3 riders moving on. Blackman. How about Jones? Spencer and Longini. Jones sitting this one out. She says, all you guys. Get it wrapped up right there as they come on back at us out of moto 5. 6-year moto, Joseph Stevens. Jordan out on course. Joseph on the top spot, running in and out of that second turn. Down that 3 straightaway we're going to go. Got to be Jordan on that 2 spot down that 3rd straightaway. Space Dog Stevens ramping it up a little bit, trying to find a way to that main event. Stevens going to try to put something together in and out of that last turn, but it's all Jordan picking it up on the 2 spot as they come back through. It's all Joseph out front, though. Joseph Jordan, nice little tap man from Jordan on that 2 spot as we come back down the last straightaway. That's the way it goes out of moto number 6. 7's your moto. Kilpatrick, Erickson, Wallace driving in and out of the last straightaway, looking for a top spots right now, keeping things move on. Erickson, Kilpatrick going to get it done 1 and 2 as they come on back down the last straightaway. That's the way to go. Out of moto number 7. Oh, getting a little high-sided right there, coming in hot going in that first turn, taking top 3. Gate 9 got to be Sullivan. Sullivan on the front lines running this one in and out of that second turn with your 5 bike. A Wren picks it up for the 2. Factory Cyclecraft. In your 30 bike back up right now. Cratchville going to come on back through down that second straightaway. Going to move on straight to that main event as they come on back at us. That's the way it'll go. Nine 10 open, looking for 2 riders to do a main event. 9 is the moto. Hester, Erickson, Longini Heller in and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Sean Carvajal's LDC on that 2 spot. Got to be Hester coming in and out of the second turn. Lolo Longini out front running the show down that 3 straightaway. Longini Hester still 1 and 2, keeping things moving on down the line into that last turn, bringing it back around. Hester been holding it down for the Sean Carvajal's LDC crew all weekend long out here. The Sunshine State Nationals coming on back at us down the last straightaway. 3 in the 15. 33 in the 15. Longini Hester 1 and 2 out of moto number 9. Tinger moto now. Graves, Gasway, looking for in and out of that second turn down the 3rd straightaway, keeping things moving on. Mr. Wick, Addison Jr., Tidwell trying to crank things up down that 3 straight. Tidwell trying to move it on in and out of that last turn. We go, bring this one back home. It's all K-Slay, Gasway on the top spot, running down that last straight, going to ramp it up, looking for that 2 spot. Going to go Addison Jr., and that's the way it'll go as we come back at us out of moto number 10. 11-12 open, top 3 moving on down through that 3rd straightaway. They got the freebie going on with this one. Boyd, Kajalik looking for a way. Iderola Jr. and Smith. Charge hard out of the last turn, looking for those top spots, looking for a 30 bike, going to get it done right now. 28 and the 4. 38-28 in your 4 bike, could get it done 1, 2, and 3. Boyd, Iderola Jr. and Smith. Get your top spots in and out of that last turn. Coming back through, 13-14 open. You know who? Got to be LeHue on the top spot. He's coming down the last straightaway looking for that 2 spot. 25 and the 5 bike will round it out. How about Mental in the 5? Gam rounding out your top 3. That's the way to come back at us out of Moto 12. 13's your moto down through that 3rd straightaway. Well, 13-14 combined moto, top 4. Keeping things moving on. Unger, Varndell, White, Gavin, Jones. I know he had a hard fall yesterday. Messed up the shoulder a little bit, but got it dialed back in, so I know he's just taking the day off, going to recover. Whoa! Coming in hot, Cycle Craft. In and out, we're going to go. Benj on the top spot. He's got this one locked in. McCready picking it up on the 2. Or no, Monreal picking it up on the 2. McCready going to sit it out here in the second turn for just a second. Came in pretty hot there on that 2nd straightaway. He's back up, though. We can give him some love. Give him some love. Walter charging hard down that 2nd straightaway, 279, trying to show him a wheel, can't seal the deal, and then out of the 2nd turn, 3rd straight they go. Got room, no, this total points racing going on with these guys on that top spot. Camarada, oh, he's got a pole coming down the last straightaway, see if he can hang on it, back to us. DeRoser's going to come back through, Walter on the 2. Camarada on that 3 spot. They'll go tied up for that main event, that 2-3 spot as they come on back home. Down the 2nd straight we go, charging hard right there. Edmonds out front. Rhett's big sister coming down through that 3rd straightaway, 8 under the ladies, cruisers, windows, and Schneider working it out. Down that 3 straight they go into that last turn. Uh-oh, got company coming. Edmonds, she ran up the turn, coming back at us. She's got a little extra pole coming down that last straightaway, looking for that top spot. Schneider sending it back to the line, looking for the 5 bike and windows on the 2 as they come on back home. That's the way to go. Moto 17. 18's your moto now. Elton Biskupski, Arena coming in on the 2nd turn. Gray working it out down through that 3rd straightaway. Everybody's on the charge, coming back around. 9-10 girls cruisers. 18 is the moto. Top 3 moving on. Arena in and out of the last straightaway. She's got this one wrapped up. Dropped one off. 09 on the 2. Biskupski coming back down the last straightaway with the 3 bike. Got to be the Crazy Cat Gray. Piper the Viper went down in that last turn. We'll get Piper the Viper checked out. She's back up. Make some noise for her. Thompson charging in on the 2nd turn down the 3 straight. She goes coming back at us looking for that 2 spot. See what happens on this one down the 3 straightaway coming back at us in and out of that last turn. Vescuso running up the turn right there coming back to me. Thompson, Vescuso get it done 1 and 2 coming down the last straightaway looking for that 8 bike. Callow, a little time to shine with your 6. We'll round it out. Pringle rounding out your top 3. 4. I'll get it right. Hinton charging in out of the 2nd turn. She's got this one locked in with Pringle on the 2 spot. Pierce on the 3. Pierce trying to ramp things up down that 3rd straightaway, trying to get into that main event. We'll see what happens along the way. Hinton, Pringle still 1 and 2, trying to crank things up. Down that last straight we go. Hinton still Pringle on the Gold Cup champ plate on that 2 spot. Back to the stripe. We'll get it done. 1 in the Gold Cup 1. Pringle. And Hinton will go 1 and 2. 17-20 ladies cruisers coming down through that third straightaway. Top 2 moving on to that main event. Ramping this one up right now. Going to be Zatelli. Zatelli coming back through with Flynn. Go 1-2. Back at us. That's the way to go. Out of moto 21-22 Shimono down into turn number 1. Bensinger going to lock that second ace in. She's working on the 6-pack this weekend, and she's driving this one in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway, Gold Cup 1. Griffin on the 2. Elton on the 3 spot as they drive down through that third straightaway in and out of that last turn. Still Bensinger on the top spot. She's got this one wrapped up. Well, a Sunday fun day with a couple of aces in the pocket right there. He'll come back around. Griffin on that 2. Elton on the 3. 41-45 ladies cruisers. Brady, Wernette, Pringle downtown, in and out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Got Brady on the top spot. The boss Pringle on the 2. Profile Extreme Colors. She'll drive in and out of that second turn. Wernette on that 3 spot. PKS Colors coming in and out of the second turn, down the third straightaway, ramping things up on the way back through, in and out of the last turn. We're going to go. It's all Brady on the top spot. SBW Racing coming out of Georgia, coming down the last straightaway. She'll wrap this one up, back in the line with Pringle on the 2 spot. And that's the way it goes out of moto 23-24. Shimono, White, Turner, Stafford. Down the second straight, cranking this one up. Got to be Turner on the top spot. More Profile Extreme Colors in and out of that second turn with a 9 bike in tow. White driving down the 3 straightaway. Harrowfly, Florida Colors picking it up. Driving down the 3 straight. We go. Stafford on that 3 spot. Keeping things moving on down the line. In and out of the last turn we go. Coming back to us. Turner and White will get it done 1 and 2. Seven and under cruisers, little dudes on the big wheels headed downtown. Cox got a pretty good shot. Got Kinsler in tow driving into that first turn. Crank these guys up in and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Taylor and Johnson going to try to put things together going into that second turn. Gold Cup 3 plate. Double J Johnson. Johnson trying to hold on to a 2 right, or on that 3 right now, but Big E Taylor, he's on the move trying to crank things up down that third straightaway. Trying to show him a wheel in that last turn, see if he can seal the deal on the way back out. On the way through, still Cox on the top spot. The Silent Assassin all the way back at us. Knocks the Fox. Kinsler picking it up on the 2. Back to the line with your Gold Cup 3. Johnson will round out your top spots. Out of moto number 25. 26 your moto winning out of the second turn. Third straightaway. McPhee, Taylor, Lanier. Cranking things up down through that third straightaway. In and out of the last turn we go. PKS, M&M coming back at us. Looking for the top spot. Butta. McPhee coming back down the last straightaway. He's going to ramp this one up on the way back through. Blue Lightning Taylor picks it up for the 2. That's the way to go out of moto 26. 27 Shimono. Down that 2 straight. They go in and out of that second turn. Robles on the top spot. Locking it down. Cutler and Goodell working this one down that 3 straightaway. SE Color's got to be Goodell. El Capitano in and out of the last turn. He's going to lock it up on the 2 spot as they drive on back through. Last straightaway, that's the way these guys will bring it back home, the 4. Goodell ramps it up a little bit on the 32 bike and comes on back at us. Another one coming our way down through that third straightaway. Hotchkiss, Martinez, and Hayes on track. 2 of them out there right now. Bring this one back down that last straightaway. Going to be the 7 bike. Martinez get it done out front. Back to the stripe. We'll go with the 60 bike. Hot Sauce, Hotchkiss. We'll pick up the 2 out of moto 28, 29 Shimono. Top 4 moving on. These guys got the freebie coming in and out of the second turn. King Kong Pamel's coming down through that third straightaway. Beckley working the 2 spot. Hegberg back on that 3-4 as they drive in and out of that last turn, cranking it up. Who's got the 3 locked in? We got a Gold Cup plate out there trying to make it happen. Straight Cat Strayer. Strayer will round out your top 4, and that's the way to go for these guys right there as they come back through moto 29. 30's your moto down the third straightaway. 11-year-old cruisers, top 4 moving on with this one. Everybody trying to crank things up, moving in and out of that last turn. Dowdy, Horn, Santana, Jackson Jr., Gray trying to crank things up down the last straightaway. Looks like top 4 are going to separate it out a little bit right there as they drive through single file on the way back home. Jackson Jr., Santana, Horn, and Dowdy will get your top 4 spots locked down out of moto 30. 31's your moto down through that third straightaway. Fulton, Monegro, Eckert in and out of the last turn. Crank things off on the top spot. Top 2 moving on. Bringing them back down to us. Who's going to get things moving on? 10 bike and the 27 going to get it going 1 and 2. Monegro, Eckhart top spots as they come on back at us out of Moto 31. Badoniak, Ochorn, Owens, Kahanen in and out of the last straightaway. Top three moving on with these guys. Looking for that top spot. JBR, Kahanen going to get things rolling on back at us. Looking for it. Back to the line. How about Ochorn and Owens rounding out your top three out of Moto 32. 33 is your moto down through that third straightaway. Three riders moving on to that main event. Power Effect Speedco Unger on the top spot. Running the show right now down that last straightaway. Hutland Racing Color is going to be Taylor Cole. Picks up the 2 back to the line with your 67 bike. Amandrew will round out your top 3. Out of Moto 33, HRP charging hard in and out of that second turn right now, keeping things moving on. Looking for that top spot. It's all Mitchell. Mitchell bring this one back through on that Gold Cup 3 plate. He's going to get locked down, looking for top 4 to move on with them. Back down the last straightaway, going to go the 5, the 12, and your 293. These guys riding smart right now. They know the deal. Piper and Williams out there. They got it locked in for a freebie going on out of Moto 35. 16-year-old cruisers. We're like, hey, man, save the energy up. Don't waste it. 17-20 cruisers down that second straightaway. Jackson on the top spot. The e-bike in and out of the second turn with the 8-bike in tow. 8-bike Culver. Culver picking it up on that 2 spot down through that third straightaway. Bring this one back around. Monreal in and out of the last straightaway, 110% coming back at us. Looks like that's the way it's going to come back down to it. .37 Samoto down through that second straightaway. Lost one along the way. HRP going down right there. O'Connor, he's back up. Got the little splish splash. He's like, man, not where I wanted to be, but hey, that's the way it goes. Lucas, O'Connor going to get it done 1 and 2. .31-35 cruisers coming down that second straightaway. Rock and roll time. Meekum on the top spot. Getting things moving on down through that third straight. He's going to go. Meekum Phillips Griffin Sr. working this one out, bringing him back through in and out of that last turn. The mean hombre coming in hot right there. Oh, he's a little bit meaner today as he come on back down the last straightaway. Gold Cup champ in the F-bike. We'll get it wrapped up right there. Out of Moto 38-39, Hardman charging hard in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, Wernette on the 2. Rogers on that 3. 39's the Moto down through that third straightaway. 41-45 cruisers, keeping things moving on down the last straightaway. That's the way it'll go. Total points with those boys right there. Back at us, 46-50 on track. Coolman on the top spot, running the show right now on the 164 bike. Aruba in and out of the second turn with the Nag 9. Lindsay on that 2. Thrillbilly working the 3 spot out of Ohio, bringing this one back through. Yeah, Kavanaugh, you tuned in on a Sunday Fun Day, man, bringing it back through. Keeping these guys moving on back down that last straightaway. That's the way it'll go right there as we come on back at us. Chad Claridge, you tuned in, man. Getting things right and rolling right now as they bring this one in and out of that second turn. The Raging Cajun. Johnson on the top spot. Duke and Lopez coming down through that third straightaway. Got to be Duke on that 2 spot. Lopez on the 3. We get things wrapped up coming out of that last turn. These guys are going to bring it back around. 41, Samoto all the way back through. It's all Johnson. Duke, 1-2 back through out of Moto 41. Pringle coming out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Profile in the house this weekend. 55 years in the game for Profile. Pringle on that top spot, bringing it back down that third straightaway. Bercier, Stalker, and Kennard working it out. Bercier trying to ramp things up going into that last turn. Elite Vendetta color. See if he can put a little extra nitrous on it, coming back down to it. Kennard holding on to that 3. The Gold Cup champ. Stalker going to pick it up with Kennard, and that's the way to go with those boys right there. Out of Moto 42, 43 from Moto 5. And under Navi's back at it with the little Groms again coming down the second straightaway. Enzo on the top spot. Morera. He says, all right, I'm coming in this one. I'm not going to come in too hot this time. I'm going to bring it back around. 51 bike on the 2 spot. McKenna Taylor. Enzo Morera got 1-2. Rhett the Jet. Edmonds on that 3 spot. Cranking things up down through that third straightaway. Got room for 3 to move on. Bowler going to happen on the 4. But you never know with the little tykes, the little bikes, anything can happen with them as they bring this one back through. Rhett the Jet slides into the 2 spot now as he comes in and out of the last turn. Cranking things up on that top spot. Morera on the front lines. He's bringing it back around. Rhett the Jet fires the Jets off back down the last straightaway. He'll get it done with the 51 bike. McKenna Taylor. Grange Bowler, give him some love out there, man. 4 years young. Give him some love. Give him some love. Give him some love on the way back through. Nothing better than the little tykes and the little bikes as they keep things moving on. Step it up right now. Here we go. Go straight to 9-year-old novice riders coming back at us and bring these guys in and out of the last herd. Back down to it. Stroud on the top spot. Crazy Mom out there. We can hear her going wild down the last straightaway. Going to go Gettings picking it up on the 2s. They come on back home. Galley, Davis, Robinson down through that 3rd straightaway. 11-year-old novice riders in and out of the last turn. Robinson on the top spot. Keeping things moving on right now as they come on that last turn, last straightaway. Cranking it up on the 2. The tank, Davis. Davis looking forward on the 2. Back down the last straightaway. 133 bike. Back to the stripe. Go 133 out front. Davis, Robinson, Galley. Another one coming our way. Galley, Taylor, Urena in and out of the last straight. Looking for a top 2. Moving on to a main event. 14-year-old novice riders. Come on back at us down the last straightaway. Going to go the 467 and the 515, or 457 and the 515. Galley and Taylor go 1 and 2. Out of moto 46, 47 is your moto. McIntosh, Rogers, Mazian, and in out of the second turn with the 769 biker. Rogers on the top spot coming back to us. Mismatch. Send it BMX. Mazian picking it up on the 2 as they drive down through that 3rd straightaway. Crank things up on the way back home. McIntosh trying to put it together on the way back through, trying to show him a wheel, trying to seal the deal. Get on the gas, try to make the pass on the way back through. That's the way it's going to go right here as they come back home. Rogers, Mazian, 1 and 2. Out of moto 47, 48 your moto, driving in out of that second turn. 512 bike out front. Hall on the top spot. Rick coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Sanchez and Zachango working things out down through that 3rd straightaway. In and out of the last turn they go. Looking for a top 2. Moving on to that main event. 46 to 50 novice riders. Getting a little loose on the way back home. Rickety Rocket back to the line as Zachango Hall going to go 1-2 back at us out of moto 48. 49's the moto in and out of the second turn with the 93 back. Mejia bringing it back down through that 3rd straightaway. Locking this one up on the top spot. Bricino, Guthrie, Cratcheville trying to take things down through that 3rd straight, bring them into that last turn. Got room for 2 or 3 moving on to that main event. Still getting things wrapped up out front. It's all your 93 in the Gold Cup 1. Bricino, Mejia on the top spots as they drive it back through. Guthrie going to round out your top 3 as they come back home out of moto 49. 50's your moto. Keeping things moving on in now that second turn, 3rd straightaway. Toro out front running the show. Coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Got room for 3 moving on to this main event. Freebie going on for the Sunday afternoon show for these guys as they come in and out of that last turn. Keep it on 2 wheels on the way back home. Everybody's going to go back to the line. Action Jackson, Jennings. Jennings will pick it up with your 316. Wyatt will round out your top 3. In and out of the second turn, 3rd straightaway, McDowell, Suarez, Ingham, Miller, keeping things going on down through that 3rd straightaway. Got to be Suarez on the top spot, running the show in and out of the last turn. Got room for 3, moving on. Suarez going to bring this one back down that last straightaway. Gabby coming back down to us. Gate 9 looking for the 2, going to be Ingram. Ingram will bring it back around with the 83 bike, and McDowell rounding out your top spots. Out of moto 51, 52's your moto down through that 3rd straightaway. Arribas, Cross, Lumley. There's Sebia and Romero in and out of the last straight, coming back through, looking for top 4, moving on with this one. 453 bike up front. There's Seba, Salvador coming back through, 83 bike. 978 will bring it up and round it out as they come on back through. Whoa, coming back at us. In and out of the second turn, down rider getting back up right here. We'll get him checked out, make sure he's all good to go. Tapasco, Storen, and Schumacher in and out of the last straightaway. These guys got this one locked up on the top spot. Luke Hervey, he's going to get back up, though, over here in that second turn. Give him a little love as he comes on down through it. 54 is your moto, driving in now the second turn. 127 on the 55 bike, running the show. Bringle, Emerson, Uncle 1-2. Terrible Tacos on the move, though. He's trying to put it together down through that third straightaway, keeping things going on. TrackTimeBMX.com. He'll run this one back through. In and out. Terrible Taco, man. Give us an air show at least, bro. Coming back through. He says, all right, man, I got you, dude. Coming back to the stripe. That's the way it's going to go. The Terrible Taco Show getting it done out front, out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yeah, Barney Goodwin and the gang out there, man. We'll give Barney a little morning shout-out on a Sunday. 11-year-old intermediates, combined moto, 55-56. Leon Ramirez, Gettings, Gannon, Acevedo. In and out of the last turn, cranking these guys up, looking for that top spot. Who's got this one locked in right now? 902. Alejandro coming back to the stripe. 276.54 and the 103. Gettings, Leon Ramirez, and Acevedo Silva will round out your top spots. Cordera in and out of the last turn. Oh, slipping back on it a little bit. Oh, he's going to fire the rocket off down the last straightaway. 62 bike out front. Eversole coming back to us, looking for Storin on the 2. Cordero will go tied up for that main event. They'll go for that 2-spot tied up. Good stuff going on. Total points racing with those boys. Right there as they come on back at us. 58's the moto now. Rodriguez Rush sharp on track as they drive in and out of that last turn. Fox Hunt colors, the Chip Rush out front. Going to be Misfits looking for the 2. The 120 or the 16 bike going to go sharp. We'll pick up that 2-spot, and that's the way it comes back through. Out of moto 58, 59 Shimono down the second straightaway with the 133 bike. Lutton, Irvin, Blackmon firing it up and running down through that third straightaway. Lutton on the top spot, keeping things moving on, looking for that second ace. Going to keep the points nice and low. Coming back at me in and out of the last turn. It's all Lutton on that 2-spot, top spot. Airing it out on the 2. The 123 bike takes it upstairs. The Cowboy, Blackmon back to the stripe. He'll go with Irvin on the 3. They'll keep it the same as the first time as they drive this one in and out. That's getting a little loose right there. Coming in hot right there, Emick, sharpshooter. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Nice save, though. Factory mom and dad for Emick coming in and out of the last turn. Rivera Jr., Zuniga, Mock, 15-year-old intermediates. Coming down the last straightaway, 243 bike of Zuniga. Going to round it out with your 157. A Mock will get the 3. That's the way it goes out of Moto 60. 61's your moto heading in that second turn, cranking things off in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. Adams slips into a 2-spot, trying to get to that main event. Stevens trying to ramp it up. Schellenberger in and out of the last turn, goes down low, tries to show him a wheel. Can't quite seal the deal, though, on the way. Oh, lead rider. Whoa, full rodeo right there coming back through. He got bucked off. Couldn't hold on for the 8-second ride down the last straightaway. Oh, man. Tough break going on right there. He says, I'm all right, man. I just got to catch my breath for a minute. Woo. He almost saved it for just a second there as he came back through. In and out of the last turn, crank these guys up one more time. Wyatt on the top spot. Wyatt coming back down the last straightaway. Lock this one in all the way back through. Erickson on the 2, Tanik on the 3. He's back up. Give him some love. Give him some love. Lives to tell about it. Hey, you got a good story for the weekend, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's all, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Space Dog Stevens, man. Give him some love. Give him some love. Tennessee boy. Music City local out of Nashville. Give him some love. Give him some love. Man, he went for the full rodeo ride right there. Almost held on for the 8 seconds, but, man, he just got bucked off. .46-50 intermediates down into turn number 1. See who's got the horsepower to get things moving on down that second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower to get it done? 167 bike. Lutton on the top spot driving in. Oh, Gold Cup 3 coming in hot right there. Start bringing this one back around. McGuile, Gannon cranking things up down through that third straightaway, working this one out, going into that last turn. Still on the move, coming back out. It's going to ramp it up all the way back to the line. Still your 167 of Lutton. Lutton on the top spot, back to the stripe. McGuile looking for that 2, and that's the way we go. Back at us out of Moto 63. 64 is your Moto. 51, 55 intermediates. Top 4 moving on. You guys got the freebie. Gold Cup 3, 39, 206 in the 167. These guys will bring it back around. Ortiz, Legee, Kilpatrick, and Wallace will get your transfers out of Moto 64. 65's the moto. Welcome back to the Girls Club. Here we go with the little ladies again as they come down that second straightaway. Little Miss Attitude. Hardy on the top spot. Running the show, winning out of that second turn, down that third straightaway. Robles on the 2. Hardy, Robles go 1-2, back out of Sunday on the 3 spot, down through that third straight. Bring these ladies in and out of the last turn. 6-year-old girls on track. Keeping things moving on, bringing it back around. Still got a little Attitude. Hardy on that top spot. Should bring it back around down that last straightaway. 110% nutrition on the 2. Little Snack Attack on the 2 spot. And that's the way it goes. Out of Moto 65, 66 your moto. Adams, Sunday, Edmonds, Zimmerman driving in and out of the second turn down that 3 straight. We're going to F-Bike trying to crank things up. Go Aubrey Adams trying to find a way up into that top 3. As we got Zimmerman on the bubble right now, bringing this one in and out of that last turn. Rhett's big sister going to go Adams. Edmonds picking it up on the 2. 22 bike out front, though. Rory, Sunday. Coming back at us. Edmonds on the 2 spot down the last straightaway. Going to go Zimmerman on the 3, and that's the way it comes back at us out of Moto 66. Dynamite Daisy Noel on the top spot right now. Having a little troubles on the 2 spot. Here comes a Nag 9 bike in and out of the second turn. Third straight she goes. Little Ripper Schneider bringing it back around. Schneider and Windows duking it out for the 2 spot, but it's all Dynamite Daisy. Noyola on the top spot. Factory S Squared Colors out of Littleton, Colorado down the last straight. She's got it wrapped up right now. Schneider, Send It BMX, going to lock it in for the 2. She comes on back home. That's the way to go. Out of Moto 67, 68 your moto into that second turn. Nag 11 on the top spot. Urena in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Elton, Hegberg, Biskupski working the 2 spot down that third straight. In and out of that last turn. These ladies going to keep things moving on. 9-year-old girls coming our way. Down the last straight we go. Looking for that 2 spot. Back to the line. Biskupski going to bring it back around with the Nag 9, and that's the way it locks down for that main event. Urena, Hegberg, Biskupski gets your top spots. Out of Moto 68, 69's your moto. Bentz, Mejia, Kopetsky, Aikens in and out of the second turn. Third straight. Cranking this one down the line. Bentz looking for that top spot as they keep things moving on in and out of that last turn. JBR Colors picking it up on the 3. Trying to lock it down right now. Nomads out front running the show, though. Kopetsky coming back down the last straightaway. Mejia on the 2 spot. 3 spot could be up for grabs out of the last straight. Back down to us. 2 bike will hold on to that one as we come across the line. Little sassy Aikens. Aikens will hold on to that 3 and get it done right there. In a Moto 69, 70's your moto. 11-year-old ladies, 2 riders moving on. Cyclecraft on the top spot. How about Wren coming down the last straightaway? Thompson, DeRosers, Burgess working it out. 5 bike cranks it up on the outside. Runs on down to a Supersonic. Thompson, Profile Extreme Colors. Bring it back through out of Moto 70, 71's your moto. In and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Smith, Smeltzer, Pringle. Down through that third straightaway, she gone. Going to be Smith on the top spot. Power Effect Speedco Colors out of the last straightaway out of Cape Coral. Working that 2 spot back down that last straightaway. Going to be Rum Bum Pringle Profile Extreme Colors on the 2. Back to the stripe. That's the way to go out of 71. 72's your moto now. 12-year-old ladies driving in and out of that second turn. 2 riders moving on. The 86 bike going to try to crank things up. Pierce for Cyclecraft, going to get things going down that 3 straightaway. Time to shine on the 2 spot, though. Got to be Cole on the top spot. Power Effect Speedco Colors out of Oklahoma City. Oklahoma coming down that last straightaway. Should wrap it up right there. Back to the line. How about Cole? Callow, 1-2, back at us. Out of Moto 72, 73's your moto. Driving in and out of the second turn. Gilman, Spencer, Pierce, McMillan down through that 3rd straightaway. Got to be faster. Bobby Gilman on the top spot. She's got this one on lockdown. Little freight train coming out of the last turn. Looking for that 2 spot. McMillan, Airborne BMX Colors. Picking it up on the 2. Gold Cup 1. Charging hard towards the line. Next 7 will hold it down, though. Spencer coming on back at us, and that's the way to go. Out of Moto 73. 74 is your moto. In and out of the second turn. 3rd straightaway. Powerline DFR Colors on the top spot. Hinton coming down the 3 straight. Williams, Pringle, White working it out. Pringle trying to show him a wheel in and out of that last turn, trying to get things going on. Coming back out as Gold Cup champ, going to ramp it up. Williams back to the stripe with the G-bike. White, Williams, Hinton getting it done 1, 2, and 3. Out of Moto 74, 75 is your moto down the second straightaway. K-bike on the front lines. How about Sailor Goodell? Goodell in and out of the second turn. They're looking for top 2. Moving on. Horn and Archibecki trying to ramp things up down through that 3rd straight and now that last turn. Cautious horn, looks back out of the last straightaway, got locked in with Goodell on the top spot, back to the line, out of moto 75, 76 your moto. Down the second straightaway, our bike on the top spot, Joseph driving in and out of that second turn. She's got this one going on with Jordan, in and out of the turn 2. Stevens on that 3 straightaway, though. Stevens got a little pole coming in and out last turn, see if she can put it together on the way back out, but it's all Joseph on the top spot. Joseph will get it wrapped up right now, coming back down the last straightaway. Jordan looking for the 2. She'll slide in with that one, and that's the way it'll go. Out of moto 76, 77's your moto. Down in that first turn, Zatelli, Zippy on the front lines. Gold Coast Daylight Colors coming down that second straightaway, 927. Urigo picking it up on the 2 spot. In and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Albie's box looking for a way. Mia Flynn. Flynn trying to ramp things up down that third straightaway. Regalis holding on to a 3 spot. Flynn trying to put the afterburners on it down the last straightaway. Zatelli gets it done out front. Urigo on the 2. Regalis on the 3. Out of moto 77, 78 your moto. In and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Looking for the top spots right there. 78 in the 14 bike. Going to go straighter. But Danya go 1-2. Looks like you owe Machine Gun Bonnie a hot coffee from Starbucks. She's going to take it easy on you guys today. She'll let you have it. She'll give you the freebie as we come on back through. That's the way it goes. Six-year-old experts in and out of turn number 1. Nice move on the outside right there. Going to drive this one down that second straightaway. Who's got the top spot? Lightning Jacks Fowler. Fowler in and out of the second turn with the 63 bike. Bissonette on the 2. Fowler, Bissonette 1-2. Right now down that 3 straightaway. Wicked Racing, fast lane. Elton going to try to crank things up in the fast lane down that third straightaway. Looking for that top 4. Moving on. Fox Hunt Racing comes on the 3. Going to be Fowler. Fowler getting it done. They're rocking the 1 and the 4 spot. 63 in the NAG 11 bike. Well, Lavoie will round out your top spots. Out of moto 79. 80 is your moto winning out of the second turn. Kinsler, Hicks, Melvin, Workman in and out of the second turn down that 3 straightaway. Kinsler trying to hold on to that 2 spot. He got the dude Melvin. Melvin trying to work it out. Bringing him in and out of that last turn. Still Wild West Hicks on the top spot down the last straightaway. Kinsler ramping this one up on that 2 down the line. Kinsler going to put it together back to the stripe. It looks like that's the way it'll go right there as they come on back home. We'll give Brandon a little shout out. Maybe he's up this. I don't know if it's pretty early still for Kinsler, man. He might not be up yet. Irwin, Lindberry, and Johnson coming in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Ramping it up on the way back through. Irwin on the top spot. Searchlight. Bringing this one down that last straightaway. 11 bike. The Searchlight name. I remember Greg Harrison telling me the story about Searchlight and how he got his nickname. Good stuff right there. Taylor, Cratchville, and Heron in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Everybody trying to ramp it up. Looking for 2 riders moving on to that main event. 82 is the moto. Whoa, shows him a wheel on the bottom side. Power Effect Speedco color. See if he can make it happen. Driving it back down the last straightaway. Taylor holds on to that top spot. Back to the line. 30 bike. Cratchville will get the 2. Heron tried to show him a wheel there for a second. Couldn't quite ramp it up, though, on the way back home. 21 bike leading it in and out of the second turn. Going to be Gainey on the front lines. LTR colors. Coming out of Maryland down through that third straightaway. Bring this one back through. In and out of that last turn we go. Factory Cyclecraft picking it up on the 2 spot. As we get things wrapped up right there as we come back at us out of Moto 83. 84 is the moto now. 9-year-old experts on track in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Zuniga looking for a top spot. Goodell, Reeves, and Heller down that 3 straight. Fort Knox picks it up on the 2 spot. In and out of the last straight we go. It's all Zuniga on the top spot. Back down the last straightaway. Fort Knox. The C-Bike, a Reeves, Power Effect Speedco colors on the 2, and that's the way we drive it on back home. Out of Moto 84, 85's your moto coming down the second straightaway with the NAG 17 bike out front. Addison Jr. in and out of the second turn. Mr. Wick on the 2 spot down through that third straightaway. Going to be Tidwell. Tidwell holding on to that one. Got Martinez and Brady trying to find a way with Johnson in and out of that last turn. Mr. Tidwell, he's going to ramp it up, though, coming back at us. Mr. Wick on the top spot. We're going to bring it back around. That's the way it goes. In your NAG 17. Addison Jr., Tidwell, 1-2. Back at us out of Moto 85, 86, the 101 bike. And the 48. Moss, Kettler. Big Moss, you got the freebie going on your first day expert, and he gets the freebie going into the main event, or into the semi at least, man. Right on, Big Boss Moss, man. Turned up yesterday. Moved on. Got a little bit of a freebie going on, man. He says, I'm going to take that one all the way to the bank, bro. Good stuff right there. Another one coming our way, 87 is a moto. More 9-year-old experts charging hard in now the second turn, 15-9. Nag 9 trying to ramp it up, though. Two-step depth. Williams trying to crank things up down through that third straightaway. Robles getting it done. He's ramping it up with Hotchkiss. They'll go 1 and 2 as they drive this one in and out of that last straightaway, coming back at us on a moto 87. 10-year-old experts, 88 Moto, looking for more. 2 riders going to that semi-main event, coming down the second straightaway. J.D. Latali getting it done on the top spot. 17 bike, charging hard in and out of the second turn. Strayer ramping this one up down that third straightaway. Perito trying to put something together into that last straightaway, see if he's got a little extra sauce in it. Coming back at us, Perito trying to get that outside run going on. There he goes down that last straightaway. He's got a little pull, shows him a wheel. Seals the deal right there into the last straight. Perito going to get the 2. Latal going to go 1 and 2. Back at us, Moto 88. 89, Gomez. Joint coming back through. Pomels and Langini down that 3 straight. Whoa, swooping him, high-load him, back through out of the last turn on the low side. Trying to get things going on the outside, though, coming down the last straightaway. 33, and the 6 bike will bring it back to the line. Langini and Pomels get it done 1 and 2. Back at us, Moto 88, or 89. 90's your moto in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Black Widow on the top spot. Action Jackson, Stoffer down through that third straightaway. He's going to go. Sean Carvajal's LDC, got to be Hester working the 2 spot. He's going to slide on this one. Down the last straightaway, got the Condor Beckley. Beckley trying to knock on the door right there, but Hester's going to bring him back to the line. Stoffer Hester, 1-2 out of Moto 90 to a semi-main event. 91's your Moto. 11-year-old expert switching it up, getting older, getting faster, coming our way. Levi Gonzalez, how about Smith, Gray, and Dowdy checking out of the last turn, looking for top 2, moving on. Back through it, going to be the 13 and your 28 bike, getting it done 1 and 2. How about Smith and Dowdy? Top spots out of Moto 91. 92's your Moto down the second straightaway. 63 in the 9 bike. Working it out right now. Little Machine Andrade, your national number 63 bike on that top spot. Down through that third straightaway, Janzuski, the regulator Gordon. Gordon trying to hold on to it too right now as he come on and back down that last straightaway. DL training colors. 2 bike ramping it up. Jackson Jr. has got a little push but doesn't have enough to make it happen. Back to the line with the 9 bike Gordon. Andrade going to go 1-2. Back at us out of Moto 92 to a semi-main event. Couple more moving on to that semi as they come on back through out of that second turn. Workman, Boyd, Nodars, and Ryan cranking this one up and out of that last turn. Everybody on the move right now trying to find a way. Coming back to us looking for the top spot. See who's got this one wrapped up. 4 bike going to get things moving back to the line. 4 bike. How about a 52? Board, Nodars go 1-2. If you've got a black F-150, Texas plate, KNP 5141, the hook is on the way. If you've got a black F-150 and you're parked across the street, I would hit the road quick, man. Get over the hook is on the way right now. Black F-150, Texas plate, KNP 5141. The hook's coming for you. I'm giving you the heads up. You've got the notice, man. Get over there. Get it moved. Back to the stripe we go. Full tilt colors on the top spot. Nag 3. We'll get this one wrapped up right here as they come on back at us. Going to go with the Eckert and Daniello getting it done 1 and 2 out of Moto 95. Once again, you got a black F-150. Texas plate. You're parked across the street. You better move your truck quick. The hook's on the way to get it, man. Trying to help you out. Coming back at us. Sub Rosa colors on the top spot. Del Preet. Bringing this one down that last straightaway. Lock this one up. 24 bike trying to hold on to that too. Back to the line. But Danyek, did he get him, Jen? Coming back through. 24, Schulte going to hold on to it right there. It's a tight one going back at us. Owens. Minuti coming back through in and out of the last turn. 110. He's got it locked in. Coming back through. Looking for that 2 spot. Back to the line. We're going to go with a 5 bike. How about Gam? Going to get it done out front. 110 on the 2. Back to the stripe. Black F-150, man. Get it moved. Get it moved quick. Coming back through in and out of the second turn. Vicario on the top spot. BMX Sharks. Done it. Going to bring this one back through. James, Jenny, are you tuned in on a Sunday fun day? I know it's early out there. Coming back to the line. Get it done with the 7 bike. Inman. Vicario. Get it done 1 and 2. Back to the stripe out of Moto 98. keeping things moving on with these guys in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. Alvarez, Clements, Craig working it out down that third straight. Bring these guys in and out of that last turn. Alvarez looking for a top spot, trying to keep things cleaned up. Well, he's on that 2 spot, though. He says, I'll settle for the 2. Back down the line. We'll go Clements on the top spot, back to the stripe. That's the way to come back through. Out of Moto 99. 100's a Moto now. More 14X coming our way. Down the second straightaway, 25 bike. Max Speed going to go mental on the top spot with the 13 bike on the 2. Besson. Down through that third straightaway. Williams on the 3. Williams trying to put something together into that last turn, see if he can get things moving on the way back home. Back through, coming back at us. And don't forget, if you made your open main today and you guys are up for your open jacket, make sure you get on over there and make sure you let them know if you're up for your open jacket today. Hayes, Mr. Hayes, and Pigo going to get it done. 1 and 2 as they come on down through that third straightaway, bring these guys in and out of that last turn. Coming back at us, Benicor on the 3 spot, but it's all Mr. Hayes. And Pigo, 1-2, back to the line. And that's the way to go. Back at us out of Moto 101. One of two's a Moto now. 15X coming down through that third straightaway, cranking these guys up. Gomez, Bucci, Curtis, and Adams. Who's got the top spot locked down as they come down that last straightaway? 32 bike. Roman Noodles going to be Gomez. Gomez in the 22, the double deuce. Got to be Curtis. We'll pick up your 2 spot. Back at us out of Moto 102. 103's your Moto into that second turn. Ooh, shifting gears, moving around right there. Nice move by the 1 bike going in and out of that second turn. Man, he made some moves right there and went from 3 to 2. And then coming in and out of that last turn, he's going to crank it up, looking for that top spot now as he's coming on back at us. Klein, Hamill. We'll get it done 1 and 2, back to the line. That's the way those boys will bring it back home, going to that semi-main event out of Moto 103. 104 is your Moto now. Marlowe, Ocher, and Moscato, the birthday boy on the top spot. Moved up in the class today. 15X coming down through that third straight. They're going to give you a little love, man. Going to bring it back around. V-Dub going to try to he's going to try to break it down. Oh, man, he says, Moscato says, it's my birthday, bro. You can't even give me a little love, man? Can't even let me one little freebie for one time? Back in Moto 96, the 2 bike beat the 24. Back in Moto 96, it was Badanyik. You made it in. Schulte, you didn't make it. Another one coming our way in and out of the last turn. Cranking this one up. Power Effect Speed Coat Colors on that top spot. Zuko coming back to the line. I'll go with the 3 in tow. Hebner will pick up the 2. 16X. You never get the freebie like this, Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Well, these guys will bring it back around. Williams is going with this one. He'll bring it back through. Well, Lara going to get the 2 spot. That's the way those guys are bringing it back around on Moto 106, 107. Dyer, Roman, Gavin out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Going to be Dyer on the top spot. Skittles in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Ponyboy, Roman on that 2 spot. Oh, he's got company coming, though. Gavin. Danger coming in out of that last. Oh, Danger, Gavin coming in. Shows him a wheel. Oh, didn't quite seal the deal, though, on the way back home. Let's see what he's got. Back to the stripe, 24. Oh, and he will. He'll hold on to it. Gavin will hold on to that 2 spot. Dyer, Gavin go 1-2 back at us. Out of Moto 107. 108's the Moto, 23 in the D-bike. How about Unger? And Archibicki will get it done, 1 and 2. Driving in out of the second turn, third straightaway, crank these guys up. Burgess, Tugral, Calderon, McCready coming down the second straightaway. 30 in the 16 bike leading the charge. Tugral coming back at us, coming down through that third straight, bringing this one back room. McCready on the 2 spot. Factory Cyclecraft will bring them in and out of the last turn. Crank these guys up one more time. 1720s to a semi-main event. 30 in your 16, still 1 and 2. Tugral and McCready get it done. Whoa, banging bars out of the first turn down the second straightaways. We're not done yet, bro. Coming in out of that second turn, 946, ramping it up. Kenji Diaz coming down the 3 straightaway. He's got a little pull on it. Let's see if he gives him the high-low on the way back out. Got a little jammed up there. Shows him a wheel. He might be able to seal the deal on the way back down the last straightaway. 53 bike, a little side-by-side. Coming back at us. They're going to go. 53 will get the 2 back to the line. 59. Another one coming our way. Monreal says, all right, I'm just going to save the energy, man. Save the energy, these guys. They'll bring it back through in and out of the last turn. Monreal going to go 1-2. They get it wrapped up right there. Polk, Birch going to get things going on. 1-2. Clark not showing up today. We'll bring this one back at us. Polk says, all right, I'll take that second lap, man. I got it nice and dialed in. Ready for my semi as we come back through. 113's your moto coming down the second straightaway. These guys working it out, man. No easy laps going on for these dudes, that's for sure. Beaudry, Weber getting it done 1 and 2 as they coming in out of that last turn. Weber trying to ramp it up. He wants that low point, man. He wants to try to get it. He's not going to happen. Got a little headwind going on down that last straightaway, and that's the way it comes back through. Adam moto 113, 114's your moto, 26-35 experts. Coming down the 2 straightaway, going to be a Gold Cup 3 in the 30 bike. Bowler Markle get it done 1-2. Massal not making the program today, and that's the way it's going to go. Phillips, Workman, Bast headed down into turn number 1. Room for 2 moving on to this main event as they drive in and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower to keep things moving? 51 bike on the top spot. Hump Pants, Workman. Sprockets, Rockets coming down through that third straightaway. Georgia Boy keeping things moving on, bringing these guys in and out of that last turn. Crank this one up. On the top spot, they're going to go Phillips for that 2. That's the way it goes out of moto 115. Top 3 moving on. Rocky Hardman, Camarada, Morello coming down that second straightaway. Yeah, Marco, that's what I'm talking about, bro. These guys going on, getting that main event. Big Wayne says, I'm saving the energy, man. I'm going to ride smart. Got to ride smart. I'm trying to get these guys in that main event. We'll see what's going on as they bring it back through. In and out of that last turn we go. Taking top 3. 116's the moto coming back at me. Camarada, Morello, and Hardman. 1, 2, 3. Topper leading the way down the second straightaway. He's got this one locked in going into turn number 2. Going to start bringing it back around. 966 in the 89 bike. Go Morris picking it up on the 2. Flag on the 3 spot. Thrillbilly, he's going to try to find a way into that last turn. Let's see what he's got for the boys coming back around. In and out of the last straight coming back through. Thrillbilly Wagner trying to make the moves on that last straightaway, trying to hold on to it. That 2 bike back to the line. Let's see what goes down. Let's see that Gold Cup 2. Brown will get it wrapped up, and that's the way to go. Out of moto 117, 118's your moto down the second straightaway. 83 bike got all kinds of style right there. Lopez Linarelli Idol's going to keep things moving on with the boys in and out of that last turn. We're going to go. Linarelli on the top spot. Sabrosa Colors coming back at us. Little Cyclecraft looking for that 2. You got the e-bike. And the Idols on the 2s. They come on back home. That's the way to go. Out of moto 118. 119's your moto in and out of the second. Down that second straightaway, keeping things moving on. The Rage of Cajun Johnson on the top spot. He'll drive this one in out of turn number 2. Freeman on the 2 spot. Duke on the 3 down the third straightaway. Got room for 2 of these guys moving on. 119's the moto. And we keep things moving out. As we got it coming on down that last straightaway. Duke still on the move, though. He's trying to put something together down the last straightaway. He's still got some pole going on back to the line. Not for lack of effort, that's for sure, as they come on back home. Get it done. Johnson and Freeman will get it done 1-2. Automotive 119, 120, 56 and over experts. Last rack, the second round. Semis will be coming up quick. We bring this one back through, and out of the last straight, we're going to go. The Tomahawk Johnson on the top spot. We're going to go Pringle on the 2. Kennard on the 3, and they'll go tied up in that main.
I see the relationship with Stacyc and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stacyc brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of 2 wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stacycs and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stacyc or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
I see the relationship with Stacyc and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stacyc brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stacyc and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stacyc or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
All right, here we go. Semi-main events firing off right now. 9-year-old experts, Novotny, Wooters, Gallegos, Hardy, Zuniga, Addison Jr., Cutler, Robles dropped one off, dropped two off downtown right now as we get things going on. Cruzy to Racer. Gallegos out front. Driving in out of the second turn down the 3 straightaway. Got to be Wooters on the 2 spot. Novotny on the 3. JNR trying to hold on to that 4 spot on the bubble right now, coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Zuniga trying to keep things moving on. Lost a couple down that 1st straightaway. Getting checked out right now. Down that last straight we go. Coming back out is Hardy, the Diesel, trying to put it together. Didn't quite have enough juice in the tank to make it happen. Zuniga going to get the 4 back to the line. Downriders are getting back up over there. We can make some noise for them as they come back through. Semi number 2, downtown we go. Johnson, Martinez, Gaswick, Kovacs, Reeves, Tidwell, Moss, Hotchkiss looking for a top spot. Power Effect Speedco going to lead the charge out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Fort Knox going to be Reeves, going to keep the door locked up tight right now as he drives this. Oh, K-Slade, that's Gasway on the top spot. He's got it locked in. Fort Knox, he's trying to ramp it up to that 4 spot, see what he can do. Albie's Box picking it up on the 2 spot down through that 3rd straightaway. The Birdman, Kovacs. Kovacs on that 2 spot. Rock 1, the Machine, Johnson. Johnson on that 3 spot. C-Bike on the move with the 21 bike. Going to hold it down for that 4. Back to the line, Martinez, Johnson, Gasway, Kovacs will get it, transfers. Noel, Green, Irwin, Latale, Pomel, Stopper headed into turn number 1. Team Skittles got a firing off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got to be Green down the 2 straight. He's going. Gnarly Charlie Noel picking it up on that 2 spot. Dropping it out of that second turn. 3rd straightaway with the 8 bike in tow. Supersonics, Irwin keeping things charged up right now. Black Widow creeping into the game. Going into that last turn. Got Pomels trying to show him a wheel. Can't seal the deal yet. Coming back to the line. Stoffer going to get things wrapped up, coming back down the last straightaway, and he'll lock in the 4. Back to the stripe we go at a semi number 3. Semi number 4, Lindberry, Badanic, Angela, Perito, Longini, Hester. Oh, dropped one off downtown. Oh, man, that's not the way the wild man Lindberry wanted to go, but he's going to get back up. Give him some love on the way back down the second straightaway. 528 bike. Angela, Ruba, in and out of the second turn. Sean Carvajal's LDC going to be Hester, picking up that 2 spot, driving down through that 3rd straightaway, ramping it up. The Beast, Burrito picking it up for the 3. Back down the line in the zone. Got to be Badanic ramping this one up down that last straightaway. He'll lock it in for that 4 spot as we come on back home. That's the way to go out of semi number 4. Semi number 5, 11-year-old experts, Downtown Horn, Jazuski, Goto, Smith, Gordon, Boyd, in and out first turn. S-squared color's going to fire it off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Jumping Jack's Horn, keeping things moving on. Super K going to be Goto. Goto picking it up on that 2 spot. He'll drive this one in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Jazuski working the 3 down the third straightaway, trying to make it happen, bringing this one in and out of that last turn. Gordon trying to find a spot on the way back through. Let's see what happens on the way back down the last straightaway. Still getting it wrapped up out front. Horn, Goto, go 1-2 back to the line. Looking for that 3 spot. Going to be the 9 bike. Gordon and Boyd going to round out your top 4. Garcia, Aiko, Santana, Dowdy, Andrade, Nodors. Downtown we go. Aiko, the UFO, got a pretty good shot with this one. He's going to take it off out of Austin, Texas, down that second straightaway. He's going to start locking this one in, coming in out of that second turn with the 2 bike. Santana driving down that third straightaway, ramping things up down that 3 straight we go. The little machine, Andrade, he's picking it up in and out of that last turn. Garcia going to work the 4 spot and drive it on back home. Down the last straight we go and keep it in line. Looks like Garcia will round out your top spots. As we head into that first turn down the second straightaway, everybody on the gas. Aguiar, Piper, LeHue, Del Prete, Minuti coming back through. Vicario rocking and rolling. He's on that 2 spot in and out of the second turn. Down through that third straightaway, everybody's on the gas trying to make those passes coming back at us in and out of the last straight, ramping it up. It's all Cam Bama, Piper on the top spot, Moto Killer on the 2. L-bike, you know who, got to be LeHue, going to be on that 3. Back to the stripe we go with the 108 bike. A little Chino. Aguiar going to round out your top spots. Wood, King, Locke, Badanya, Gam, Inman coming down that first straightaway. J&R color is going to go 1-2 right now and fire off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. King, locking it in on that 2 spot. Oh, man, 2 bike in the zone. He got out of the zone, but Doniak right there, the Badinators says, man, that's just the way it goes as we drive through that third straightaway. Profile Extreme got to be Wood picking it up on that 3 spot. In and out, we're going to go Gam, Acre Brand Farms, so picking it up for the 4. He's got the gear going on, back to the stripe. That's the way to go. Back to us, moto number 8, semi number 8. John Ryan, we need you up on the start hill. John Ryan, where you at, my brother? We need you up on the start hill. Oh, is he? Oh, he is up here. Okay. Yeah, he's there. He's been seen. He's working on it right now. All right, get 14X locked and loaded, ready to go. Unger, Gunny, Mendito, Alvarez, Besson, Hayes. Semi number 9 headed downtown. Mendito got a pretty good shot. Hayes on the outside. Mr. Hayes downtown with authority right there as he heads on down that second straightaway. Hayes on the top spot. Mendito picking it up on the 2 as they drive in and out of that second turn. One bike, 110%, dropping in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. Gassett Gunning picking it up. He's driving that one down through that 3 straightaway. Rolling on back at us in and out of that last turn. And looking for it. Power Effect Speedco color is going to be Unger. Unger picking it up for the 4. We'll drive it on back through, and that's the way to go out of semi number 9. Semi number 10 downtown. Ruiz, Cole, Crawford, Clements, Mental, Pigo in and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Ruiz on the front lines. The Roadrunner driving in and out of the second turn down that 3 straightaway. R.J. Crawford picks it up on that 2 spot. Down through that third straight we go. Pigo on the 3. Pigo working the 3 spot down that 3 straightaway. In and out of that last turn we go. Working the 4 spot. Let's see who's got that one locked in on the way back through. Going to be a 6 bike of Clements. And that's the way it goes. Out of semi number 10, semi number 11 downtown. Gomez, Kelleher, Bruni, Esposito, Gomez, Hamill, Ochorn. And Zachango out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got to be Bruni on the top spot. Running the show right now. And now that second turn, he's going to go. Bruni, Esposito on the 3. Down that 3 straightaway. Kelleher picking it up on the 2 spot. Gomez, Hamill, Ochorn, Zachango, and Gomez trying to ramp it up and line it up out of that last turn. Gold Cup champ coming back through on the way. V-Dub going to pick it up for the 4 back to the line. And that's the way to go. Out of semi number 11, semi number 12 downtown. Claypool, de Blasio, Peterson, Strickland, Curtis, Klein, Marlowe, Hebner. Cash Money, Strickland on the top spot. HRP Colors checking out down that second straightaway. Got it locked in and out of that second turn with the 7 bike of Peterson. S Squared, Colorado chapter coming down through that third straightaway. De Blasio, AJ on the 4 spot on the bubble right now with Power Effect Speed Code. Got to be Marlowe picking it up on the 3. Coming down that last straightaway with your NAG 20 bike and round out your top 4 as they drive on back through out of semi number 12. Semi number 13, Robinson, Irvin, Piper, Odalara, Dyer, and Archibecki headed into the first turn. Robinson got a pretty good shot on this one. Alpha Factory coming down that second straightaway. Going to start locking this one in. Dyer on that 2 spot, bringing them back around in and out of the second turn. Third straight they go. HRP Color's going to go Piper on the 3 spot. Piper holding on to 3. 4 spot up for grabs. Oh, try to get on the inside, show him a wheel. Couldn't seal the deal. 21 bike, Swervin' Irvin. Going to come back through, and he's going to lock it in on the 4. Varndell, McGuall, Wirtz, Williams, Gavin, Unger down that first straightaway. In and out of the first turn now, going to be Wirtz on the top spot, 110% nutrition coming back at us. Down through it, Flying Brian, Varndell in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. McGuall picking it up on the 3. 4 spot up for grabs coming down that third straightaway. 09 boys going to try to work this one out as they drive in and out of that last turn. Williams, Gavin working it down the last straightaway. Who's going to lock in that 4 spot as they come on back down too? This looks like it's going to be the 12 bike of Williams. Rounding out your top 4 out of semi number 14, semi number 15 downtown. 1720 experts firing off out of the first turn. Got to be Polk. Herrera going to go 1 and 2. Coming down now that second turn, 6 bike. Cranking things up. Going to be Kirby. Kirby picking it up on that 3 spot. Ramping it up down through that third straightaway. Mendito looking for the 4 on the way back out. Single file style on the way back through. That's the way it's these guys going to bring it back home. Got that last spot locked in. The 16 bike of Mendito. Herrera, Kirby, Polk. Henry, Bench, Piner, Marshall, McCready, Culver, Monreal, and Birch headed down into turn number 1. Cashed, and Bench got a pretty good shot. Going to go Henry on the top spot. He'll take it down that second straightaway. Henry, Bench, 1-2. Bring this one back through in and out of the second turn. Down the third straight we go. Birch picking it up on the 3 spot. Team Skittles in and out of that last turn. We still ramping it up out front. It's all Henry, Bench on the 1-2. Coming down that last straightaway, Birch locking it in for that 3 spot. Going to be Marshall, Toxic Racing Colors for the 4 as they bring it back home, and that's the way it goes. Main event's coming up next, but we've got some stuff to hand out first.
I see the relationship with Stacyc and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stacyc brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stacyc and how well they perform and adapt to this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stacyc or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
Bring him back. Casey out here when you don't answer whole shot.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
I see the relationship with Stacyc and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stacyc brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stacycs and how well they perform and adapt to this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stacyc or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
For Zion, Lucas Francis and Martin Toro, lock loaded, ready to go. Main event time. Here we go. 6 and under mixed open main event. They're firing off day number 3, Daytona Sunshine State Nationals. We head on down into turn number 1. We'll get things fired off and running down that second straightaway. Who's got that top spot locked in? 927 bike out front, Jackson. Aruba, where are you guys at? Coming in now the second turn. Got to be Toro. Look at the 2 spot down that 3 straightaway. Luke is trying to get on that 3, coming back at us. Down that 3 straight we go into that last turn. Francis trying to hold on to this one around the outside. See ya. Oh, little barbell. Oh, he slides into a 2 spot. Lost one right there down the last straightaway. 68 bike. Toro on the top spot. We lost Jackson on the way back through. Looks like Lucas Francis going to get that 2 spot back to the line. Zion going to get the 3 as he got this one wrapped up right there. Heading on down to it. Checking these guys out into the turn right now. Oh, stick with Nick Jones, man. On the ball, Jones, man. You are the guy. Sessa, Noyola, Falcone, Sunday. There's CB in and out of the third turn. They go, bring him back around. It's all the rock stars. Sessa just picked up the Top Gun jacket as she brings this one back down the last straightaway. Locking it up. Dynamite Daisy Noyola. She picked up her open jacket just a few minutes ago as they come back through. And that's the way it comes on back at us. And with the ladies right there. Sunday going to get the 3 spot. Man, I'm going to change your name to Quick Nick Jones, man. What's the deal there, dude? He's Johnny on the spot. Just bam. Schumacher, Emerson, Vescuso, 9-10 mixed open, headed down into turn number 1. Vescuso got a pretty good shot with this one. What you see is what you're going to get. No total points here as they head down that second straightaway. Vescuso on the top spot, Emerson on the 2 as they keep things moving on down the line. In and out, we're going to go 83 bike on that 3 as Schumacher ramping it up, though. It's all Vescuso on the top spot. Coming out of New Mexico, down through that third straightaway, ramping this one in and out of the last turn. It's all the Dorito, Tucker, Emerson picking it up on that 2 spot back to the stripe. And that's the way it's going to go with the 83. Schumacher going to grab the 3, bring it on home. Out of main motor number 3. Main motor number 4, Vescuso, Escovedo, Silva. Smith headed down into turn number 1. Pretty good shot out of Vescuso on the outside. Going to drive this one in and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got the points nice and low. Got the aces all locked in. Going for that number 3 as they drive this one back through. Escovedo, Silva picking it up on that 2 spot as they drive it on back down through that third straightaway. Coming back out is getting things wrapped up right now as they bring this one back home in and out of that last turn. Still got it going down out front. What you see is what you're going to get. Coming back out is going to bring this one back through. World 8 going to get that top spot. Bringing it back through. 902 going to end up with the 2. The 14 will end up with the 3. Lackman, Sirfos, Spencer, Rodriguez, Longini. Another Top Gun jacket just went out. Crazy Lake Sirfos just picked her Top Gun up as she drives in and out of that second turn with Rodriguez on the 2 down the 3 straightaway. Sirfos, Rodriguez go 1-2, keeping things moving on in and out of that last turn. H2O with Longini on the 3, driving it back around. 09 color is going to ramp it up a little bit. As Spencer trying to get onto the podium down the last straightaway. Longini trying to hold on to the 3, back to the line. Looks like Spencer will get the 3 as they come on back through. Longini for the 4. Another one coming our way. Joseph Jordan Hinton out of the first turn down the second straightaway. The Evil O on the top spot. Colorado girls going 1 and 2 right now as they drive in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Hinton holding it down out front. Got Joseph in the hip pocket. What you see is what you're going to get with these ladies coming back at us. 15-16 mixed open, duking it out front. Coming back down the last straightaway. Joseph giving it a little bit of a run. Back to the line. Hinton holding on to it. Hinton, Joseph, Jordan, 1, 2, 3. 31 and over, mixed open. Downtown we go. Wyatt Kilpatrick, Erickson firing off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Keeping things moving on the 445 bike. Colton Wyatt. Chaos Colors coming out of Ackworth, Georgia. Down through that third straight we go. Looking for that 2 spot. Kilpatrick or Erickson on the 2. Kilpatrick on the 3. Bringing it back to the last straightaway. It's all Wyatt on that top spot, though. He gets this one wrapped up out front. Coming back down to it. Wyatt will bring it back home. That's the way to go out of main moto 7. Main moto number 8 down into turn number 1. They'll fire these guys off out of the first turn down that second straight. Cratchville, Rent, Southwell, Sullivan gaining Simon. Southwell drives in and out of the second turn. 110% nutrition, full throttle. BMX colors coming down that 3 straightaway. Got company coming with them, though. Southwell, Sullivan, Gaining, Simon, Wren, Cratchville out of the last turn. Still Southwell, the money man on the top spot, running the show now that last straightaway. Simon on the 2 spot. RF Company coming back to the line. He'll pick up the 2, the 21. Gainey will get the 3. Sullivan will get a 4. Another one headed down into turn number 1. Big pass trying to make it happen right now. A little side-by-side with these guys. 528, Angela coming into that second turn. Angela, Wooters, 1-2. Addison Jr., Perito, Gasway, Longini, Noyola, and Hester. Charging hard down that 3 straightaway. Gnarly Charlie trying to take another step of the podium. Driving in and out of that last straight. Coming back at us. Top spots going down, trying to make it happen. Wooters trying to ramp it up down the last straightaway. Going to have to settle for the 2. Angela Aruba back to the line. Wooters on the 2 spot. Gnarly Charlie Noyola will get your 3. Boyd, Aiko, Adirola Jr., Smith, Goris, Lidkey out of the first turn. Down the second straightaway. Aiko got a pretty good shot bringing these guys in and out of that second turn. Got company coming with them. Goris going to ramp it up. Black Crown, factory colors. Down that 3 straight he goes. Boyd trying to pick things moving on with Smith and Lidkey out of that last turn, cranking it up on that top spot. Still, it's all Aiko out front, running down the last straightaway. Aiko going to get it rolling on back through. Goris on the 2. Lidkey going to get your 3. Locked down. Back to the stripe. 13-14 open down into turn number 1. Mr. Hayes got a pretty good shot. Pigo on the 2. Vicario LaHue going to line it up on the 3-4 down the second straightaway. It's all Mongoose colors out front. Mr. Hayes driving in and out of that second turn down the 3 straightaway. Pigo trying to ramp it up. See if he's got a little bit of extra pull, extra juice in the tank to get Hayes on the way out back out of that last turn. Vicario slides in for that 3 spot. Looks like they'll keep it single file on the way back home. LaHue trying to hold on to that forward. Back to the line. Mental trying to ramp it up, and it get him at the stripe. But they'll go side by side as they come back in. 15-16 open down into turn number 1. Got a pretty good shot out of the first turn down the second straightaway. 09 colors of Gavin. 15 by Danger in and out of that second turn. He's got it going down. Zachenko, Peterson, White, Heavener, Roman, Varndell, and Unger. But it's all Danger. Gavin on the top spot. He's got it wrapped up right now to North Carolina. 09 colors coming down the last straightaway. Peterson on the 2. Peterson will pick that 2 spot up. Back to the stripe we're going to go. 19 and the 6 bike side by side. Out of main moto number 12, main moto number 13. Benj got a pretty good shot into turn number 1. Drinkard coming back down at Martin Reel. 17-20, open, coming back at us. So these guys keeping the door closed up tight. Drinkard going to ramp things up down that 3 straightaway. Benj got it locked in out front. He's going to take these guys for the last straight drive down the road. Peak 10 Customs coming back at us. Back to the line we're going to go. Drinkard on the 2. Alto Wrecking Crew back at us with 3. Marshall will get the 3. Camerata, Walter, DeRoser's headed down into turn number 1. See who's got the horsepower to get this one going on. DeRoser's got the whole shot, trying to get things fired up. Walter's got the whole shot down that second straightaway. The Warlock, he's got the low points, though, coming in and out of that second turn. Down that 3 straight we go. Walter still trying to hold it down out front. Total points racing going on with these guys right now as they start bringing it back through. In and out of that last turn, we're going to go. Walter trying to pick up that third go-around, but it's all the Rosers coming back to the line. He'll bring it back through. What you see is what you're going to get when they come back home. 5:279.26. Dowdy, Windows, and Schneider headed down into turn number 1. What you see is what you get with these ladies. 8-year-old girls cruisers out on the first turn down the second straightaway. Dowdy, Windows, Schneider coming down that second straightaway. The Nightmare, Dowdy on the top spot. Schneider trying to show her a wheel on the low side right there. Oh, the little ripper. Trying to get things going on. Windows going to bring a little velocity down that 3 straightaway, though. She's got the inside now coming back at us. Windows trying to hold on to that 2 spot. She's going to close the door up tight right there as they come on back down the last straightaway. Still Dowdy on the top spot, running the show. Windows and Schneider working it out down the last straightaway. Windows will hold on to the 2 spot. Schneider for the 3. Main motor number 16, Beskupski, Urena, Gray, Vescuso, Kopetsky, and Smith. They'll drive in and out of the second turn. Coming down it, that'll be Vescuso on the top spot, down through that 3rd straightaway. Albie's box, the blue cheetah, Sawyer Smith, ramping it up on that 2 spot. She's going to try to get to the top of the podium right now, see if she's got a little extra cheetah speed coming down the last straightaway. Vescuso, she'll lock it down on the way back home. Vescuso, Smith, 1-2 back to the line. With the 5 by Kopetsky will get that 3 spot back at us. That's the way to go. Appenzeller bringing the shot, bringing them back through right now with all kinds of authority on a Sunday fun day. She's got this one wrapped up. Tiny but mighty back to the line. Thompson on the 2 spot. Oh, but here comes Vescuso, and she'll get the 2. Thompson for your 3 as they come back around. Cyclecraft for that 4. Got to be Pierce. Hinton got a pretty good shot downtown. Searfoss going to close the door right up, right away as she fires this one off. That's why she just got that Top Gun jacket. She knows how to get it done, and she drives in and out of that second turn. Searfoss, Hinton, 1-2. Driving down through that 3rd straightaway. Williams and Pringle. Pringle trying to get onto a podium right now down that 3 straightaway. See if she's got the horsepower to get things going on. Bring it back home. Still, it's all crazy like Searfoss on the top spot. Down the last straight, we go Hinton on the 2, back to the line. Pringle slides in. She finds a way. Little Hawaii onto the 3 and hits the podium on the way home. Pretty good shot out of Cheryl down into turn number 1. Premier National Team Colors going to ramp this one up. She says, see you later, ladies. Coming down through that second straightaway, keeping things going on. 001, Zatelli on the 2. Daylight, Gold Coast Colors, bringing it back down that 3rd straightaway. Everybody ramping it up, trying to make it happen. Flynn trying to hold on to that 3 spot. Franco slides into the 3 right now as they drive it single file on the way back home. It's all Cheryl out front. Cheryl, Zatelli, Franco, 1, 2, 3. Flynn on the 4. Another one headed down into turn number 1. Bensinger, Griffin. Elton heading down to that second straightaway. Drive this one back through. Bensinger been on a rampage all weekend long. Trying to get the cruiser class wrapped up. 3 for 3 for the weekend. Trying to go for the full 6-pack. Coming back at us. Bensinger coming back down that last straightaway. She'll go 3 for 3. Got the aces all locked in. She's on the mission coming back to the line. Go Griffin on the 2. Elton on that 3 spot. That's the way it goes for those ladies out of Main Moto 20, Main Moto 21. Morera, Brady, Pringle out of the first turn down the second straightaway. These ladies have been having a pretty good battle going on all weekend as well. Coming in out of that second turn. Renata going to ramp it up, though. Campos Morera coming down through that 3rd straightaway, trying to crank it up. Brady holding on to that top spot. We'll see what happens in that last turn. What you see is what you get with these ladies coming back through. Pringle on the 3, down the last straightaway. Here we go. Morera's got a little bit extra pole, extra gas in the tank. Coming back to the line. Back 2 is Brady. Hold on to that top spot. Morera for the 2. Pringle for your 3. As they keep things moving on. Main medal number 22, 51-55. Ladies in and out of that first turn. Second straightaway. White, Carter, Turner coming down the second straight. Got to be Turner on the top spot. No total points here. What you see is what you'll get as they drive in and out of that second turn. 3rd straight we go. Profile Extreme. Planet Bicycle getting it done 1-2. Turner, Carter, White on the 3 spot. Driving out of the last turn. Last straightaway coming back through. Still, it's all Turner on that top spot, coming back down the line. She's got this one wrapped up on a Sunday fun day. Back to us, Turner, Carter, White, 1, 2, 3. Little dudes, big wheels, main motor number 23, Johnson, Hicks, Kinsler, Reynolds, Cox. Charging out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Wild West going to be Hicks coming down the line. He's got this one wrapped up right now. Dropped one off. Under the tower he went. We'll get him fixed up right now and get him checked out. Cox going down on that 2 spot. Was that Knox the Fox Kinsler? We lost him on the 2 straightaway. Keeping things moving on and bringing us one back around in and out of that last turn. Keeping it moving. It's all Hicks on the top spot. Hicks will get it wrapped up. Hicks, Cox go 1-2. Back at us in the zone, trying to get on that 3 spot. Gold Cup 3 ramps it up right there. Johnson will get the 3. And Reynolds with the 4. Knocks the Fox Kinsler. You all good, bro? He says, yeah, I'm good. Did you get wet in the pool down there? No? I didn't even get wet, man. He's all good. Give him some love. Give him some love as he's coming back through. Eight-year-old cruisers, what you see is what you'll get downtown. Moto number 24, Hudzik, McPhee, Taylor going to fire off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Hudzik on that top spot out of Bethlehem Park, Pennsylvania. South Park local, bringing this one back through and out of that second turn. But McPhee coming down through that third straightaway. Blue Lightning going to be Taylor on the 3 spot. What you see is what you'll get with these guys. They bring it back around and out of that last turn they go. Moto number 24, 8-year-old cruisers on track. Back at us. It's all Hudzik on the top spot. He runs this show one more time today as he come on back down that last straightaway, and that's the way it's going to go. McPhee and Taylor on the 2-3. Full rack, 9 cruisers downtown. JBR got the machine running out front right now, and it's all oiled up and running smooth coming down the second straightaway. Got this one locked in going in now that second turn. Fort Knox, Reeves bringing this one back through down that third straightaway. Hotchkiss trying to hold on to a podium spot. He knows he's got company coming from Robles, Goodell, Martinez, and Johnson out of that last turn, still bringing it back through. It's on the machine. Johnson on the top spot. Nag 9, Nag 10, going to go Fort Knox. Reeves on that 2 spot. 60 bike. Hotchkiss will get the 3 back to the line. Lost 1, lost 2, lost 3, 4. They're back up. They'll make some noise for them as they come back down that second straightaway. Action Jackson, Stauffer charging in now that second turn. The B bike, the A bike going to go 1-2. Stauffer, Irwin getting done 1-2. Back down that 3 straight we go. The Condor Beckley profile colors on that 3 spot. He'll keep things moving on down the line in and out of that last turn. Pamels, Latal, Strayer, Hegberg, everybody's back up. We give them some love on the way back through, but still the podium working out front. Back to the line. The B, the A coming back to us. Going to go Stauffer, Irwin, Beckley, 1, 2, and 3. All right, here we go. 11-year-old cruisers downtown, Moto number 27. Pretty good shot out of Santana. Out of the first turn, Super K Goto on that 2 spot. Everybody ramping it up. Garcia, Dowdy, Horn, Santana, Jackson Jr., Andrade. Driving in now the second turn down the 3 straightaway. Garcia trying to get a piece of Dowdy. Down that 3 straight they go. Garcia moves over quick, holds on to a 4 spot, bring this one back through. Nobody's catching the Cannon. Santana on the top spot on a Sunday fun day. Super K Goto picks it up on the 2, back to the line. Dowdy on that 3 spot. Garcia will get the 4 as they come on back home. Woo, everybody closing the door up quick. No blinkers were even turned on that one. Wilkie, Kopetsky, Monegro, and Eckert down that second straightaway. Who's got the top spot? Wilkie going to bring this one back through in and out of that second turn. He's got it ramped up. Kopetsky on the 2 spot. Down the 3 straightaway. Everybody ramping it up, though. Coming back at us. Monegro, Eckert. He's trying to get things going on out of the last turn, trying to swing in on the inside, trying to show him a wheel, trying to seal the deal down the last straightaway, but it's all Wilkie coming back to the line. Wilkie, Kopetsky go 1-2, back to the stripe. Monegro get the 3, Eckert on the 4. Cam Bama got to be Piper on the front lines. He's go. Later, boys. See ya. Coming back out. I see Alabama going to give it a little slam coming in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Schulte, Oshorn, Kahanen, Inman, Badanyek, but nobody's catching Piper on a Sunday fun day as he's got this one wrapped up, locked down. See you later, boys. Coming back down the last straightaway, looking for that 2 spot. Ochoa going to try to get this one locked in for the 2. Back to the line with the 10 bike. Schulte going to get your 3. 22 bike. Badanyek could get a 4. Full throttle BMX, 110% out front, running down the second straightaway. Gas at gunning. He's got the full throttle gas going on right there as he drives in and out of the second turn. Bess and Alvarez, Unger, Mandrew, and Cole coming down that 3 straightaway. Mandrew on that 2 spot, Cole on the 3. He's trying to find another step of the podium, but nobody's getting gas at gunning on the Sunday fun day. Down the last straight we go. Unger on the 2 spot. Cole for your 3. Back to the line. That's the way to go. Out of main moto 30. Main moto number 31, the HRP boys, man, they came to race this weekend, that's for sure, as they come on out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Cash Money Strickland cashing in right now as he drives in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Marlowe, Rogers, Mitchell, Gomez, Moscato, Hamill. Moscato having a birthday run today, bringing it back through. He says, come on, guys, let me on the podium, at least something, man, coming back to us. Strickland, Marlowe go 1-2 back to the line with the 5 bike. Or the 6 bike. A Hamill will get the 3 as he comes back through. Moscato will get the 4. Piper, Irwin, Williams, 16-year-old cruisers down into that first turn. Oh, going to close the door up tight right there as they come down the second straightaway. Swerve and Irwin going to get things rolling on in and out of that second turn. Third straight we go. I don't know if you're going to catch that dude on a Sunday as they come on back down the line. Piper and Williams going to work out the podium right here as they drive this one in and out of that last turn, cranking it back up. Last straightaway coming back out is Irwin on the top spot. Piper on the 2. Williams on your 3. Another one headed downtown. Mendito, Monreal, Alcenor, and Jackson Herrera on the front lines. Culver going to get things going on down through that second straightaway. Herrera bringing them back through. Jackson on the 2 spot, driving back in and out of that second turn. Third straight we go. Mendito trying to ramp things up. He's trying to take another step of the podium right now. Alcenor going to try to get things going on, looking for a podium spot on the way back through. Last turn, it's all Herrera on the top spot as he runs this show back to the line. Mendito for the 2. Jackson for your 3. 26-30 cruisers. Downtown we go. O'Connor and Lucas going to get things fired off and running. These guys just going to keep it the same they have all day. Masal not making the program with these boys. So Lucas and O'Connor will get it done. 1 and 2 as they bring this one back around. Looks like that's the way those boys are going to finish it up for a Sunday fun day. Out of main moto 34. Main moto 35. Ooh, the long pause right there as they get the random gate going on downtown. What you see is what you're going to get with the boys away from the outside, though. Griffin Sr. going to get things fired up and running out of the first turn. Meekum got some pole, though, going down the second straightaway. Can he drive it back home in and out of the second turn? Dalu's going to ramp it up, though. Down that 3 straight we go. Griffin Sr., he's trying to get things going on, but it's all Meekum on the top spot. All the way out of the west coast of Northern California. He's coming back at us. Oak Creek local, bringing it back through Elite Vendetta colors. He might have got caught styling it out a little bit, though. Sneak attack. Did he get him at the line? And he did, too. Deleuze, Meekum. Griffin Sr. coming back at me. Wernette Rogers, Hardman, Big Wayne on the front lines. He's got this one locked in for that cruiser. Double it down, triple it down for the weekend as he's coming on back at us in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. Wernette on the 2 spot. Hardman, Wernette, Rogers going to keep it going. 1, 2, 3. Single file with the boys right now as they drive it back home. 41-45 cruisers. Main moto number 36. It's all Big Wayne Hardman out front. He's got this one wrapped up, locked up on the way back through, and that's the way to go. Out of main moto 36, main moto number 37. Lindsey, Moberly, Morera, Coolman, Wagner. Down the second straight, cranking this one off on that top spot. Morera, Paulo, in and out of the second turn, third straight. He's got this one locked and loaded. Coolman out of Aruba, picking it up on that 2 spot, keeping things moving down the line. In and out of that last turn we go. Got to be Moberly on the 3 as he drive it on back down the last straightaway. Looks like that's the way those guys are going to finish it up. Moberly trying to put a little sneak attack on him. Didn't quite have enough juice in the tank to get it. Back to the stripe. Cranking it out of the first turn, down the second straightaway, the Raging Cajun, Duke and Motley. Motley trying to get things going on. Oh, Johnson going to jam him up a little bit in that second turn down that third straightaway. Motley's got a little bit of pull, though, bringing it back into that last turn. See if Johnson can keep it locked up. Oh, he locks it down one more time, but Motley's got that last straight pull. Uh-oh, a little bonk right there. Johnson might pull him back home. Back to the stripe. Johnson, Motley will go 1 and 2. Duke was just enjoying the show back there, man. He was like, dude, these guys putting on a good game right now. What's up, Chad? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. 56-60 cruisers. Johnson, Birch, Kennard, Stocker, Pringle. Pringle's nemesis out there right now. Johnson leading the way. He's like, man, this guy just won't even give me a break for a second as we come in and out of that second turn down the third straightaway. Johnson, the tomahawk on the top spot. He's running the show right now. We'll bring this one back through, and out of that last turn we go. Pringle on the 2 spot. And get these guys wrapped up. Gold Cup champ sliding in on that 3. It got to be Stocker coming down that last straightaway. Haps Sarasota coming back to the line. He'll get it wrapped up. 5 bike. He says, all right, I'll take the 4. Coming back through. Kennard and Birch will get a 5. Little tykes, little bikes. Oh, no. We lost a couple downtown. Here we go. Get the little scramble going on. Hoyle, Morera, Edmonds, Melvin, Taylor, Rosador. Little guys out on the track right now as we bring this one back through. Even a little lady out there, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, getting things moving on down the second straightaway. Little Martin Vasquez, 4 years old, as he drives it in out of the second turn. Enzo looking for Morera on that 2 spot. 51 bike. Taylor trying to hold on to it, coming back around. Rhett the Jet, he's about ready to fire the Jets off down the 3 straightaway. He's charging hard right now. They're side by side looking for a podium. Downriders are back up over there. Give him some love, give him some love. The 3 spot, we're working it out right now. Rhett the Jet slides into the 3 as we come back through. The 348 bike. Ahoyo on the top spot. He's got this one wrapped up right now, coming back at me. Hoyle getting it done. Enzo Morera on the 2 spot. Rhett the Jet sliding in on that 3, back to the line. McKenna Taylor for the 4. She's coming back through. Little tykes, little bikes. The rest of our little riders getting back up. Make some noise for them as they come back around. Make some noise for them as they come back around. Little guys out on the track. That's the second stage of USA BMX, man. We start them off on the little balance bikes, and we move up in that 5 and under Navi class. Little guys will bring it back through. Got another one firing off right now. Getting Stroud. Van going to head on down into turn number 1. Who's got the horsepower to get things going on? 9-year-old novice riders. What you see is what you're going to. Ooh, coming in hot out of the first turn. Little low swoop right there. Uh-oh. Got a little rodeo going on right there. Bash Van. He's trying to hold on to it. 324 says, all right, I got the inside now. Stroud going to come back through. Well, it's 9-year-old novice riders keeping things moving on. 9, 6, and 9-year-olds out on the track as they drive this one back out. And it's in and out of that last turn. Stroud, the 6-year-old, the young gun of the group right now, running the show, coming back down the last straightaway. So it's all right. If I had to get bumped up, I'm taking the win. Back to the line, the 324. Going to go Stroud back to the stripe. Go Van for the 2. Gettings on the 3. Out of main moto 41, main moto number 42. Gatley, Davis, Robinson, total points racing coming on as they get things moving on down through that second straightaway. Who's got the top spot locked in? Owen the Tank, Davis, Okahili All-Stars coming in and out of that second turn. Down the 3 straight we go. Gatley and Robinson working it out down the line. Let's see what happens with this one as they come on into that last turn. We're tied up for the main event with Davis and Robinson. Total points racing coming down. Trying to show them a wheel on the low side right there as they come back through. Robinson trying to get onto that top spot, trying to bring it back through. Gatley trying to run it down the last straightaway when it's all about Tank, Davis on the top spot. Get it wrapped up. Davis, Robinson, Gatley go 1, 2, and 3. Gatley, Taylor, Rollins going to get things fired off, running down that second straightaway. Zion on the front lines out of Orlando, coming in out of the second turn. 515 bike. Taylor drops in and out of that second turn. Daytona local out of Ormond Beach right here, coming down that 3 straightaway, bringing it back around, in and out of that last turn to go. Still getting it wrapped up out front. It's all Rollins on the top spot. Rollins will come back through. Taylor trying to move it back around with Gatley down the last straightaway. 457 bike. Gatley hold on to that 2 spot, and Taylor get the 3 as they drive it on back out of sound on main moto 43, main moto 44. Big run out of the first turn. Gold Cup plate coming around the outside. Jenkins got a pretty good shot from lane number 7. Keeping things going on, 26, 35 novice riders. These are the guys that should have listened to their wives. They told them not to do it, but they did it anyways, and here they are in the main. Keeping things moving. A little manual right there. Might get caught on the bagger radar system. And keep that one up, Jenkins. Coming back down the last straightaway. He's trying to pull off another one, bringing it back through. The 769 of Rogers on the 2 spot. We'll bring it back around. Zion on the 3. getting older, maybe sketchier, coming down the second straightaway, 46 to 50 novice riders. It doesn't ever even sound right when I say it, Chad. You know what I'm saying? Hall, Zachango, Hatchet coming down that 3 straightaway. These guys rocking and rolling this one, coming down the line into that last turn. Who wants the top spot? Hall trying to get things going on. Oh, he might have went a little too low on the turn. Coming back around down the last straightaway. Big Dog trying to get it done. Hatchet on the top spot. Laid the hatchet on him. Coming back to the stripe and stretch it out. Zachango looking for the 2. Hall for your 3. 5 and under intermediate's going to fire off right now out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Guthrie, Coke, Racino, Mejia, Hillbush in and out of the second turn with a 927 bike. Aruba on the top spot. Jackson coming down through that third straightaway, trying to make it happen right now. He's got this one locked in. Mejia, Hillbush, Bricino, and Guthrie working it out on the last turn. Single file on the way back through. A little Mohakian picking it up on that 2 spot, though. 927 bike still out front, bringing this one back around. Jay Danger, Hillbush on the 2, back to the line. He'll get it wrapped up with the 93 by Mejia on the 3. Jennings, Toro, Morzayan, Francis of Wyatt out of the first turn down the second straight. Who's got the horsepower? Toro coming in on the second turn, going to ramp this one up. He's got this one locked on that 2 spot. Morzayan, Francis trying to crank things up down that 3 straightaway. Keep things moving on in and out of that last turn. We'll see who's going to hold on to that podium spot as we get things wrapped up right now. Still, it's all Toro on the top spot. He's got this one wrapped up. Coming down the last straightaway. Mismatch. Morzayan on the 2. He's going to ramp it up. See if he's got a little pull coming back to the line. It was a pretty good one right there at the stripe. We'll just double check that one with Bill Morris on the video. Oh, Falcone, McDowell, Suarez, Ingram, Aarons, and Moberly in and out of the second turn. Falcone on the top spot, running down through that third straightaway, looking for that 2, M&M colors. Trying to make it happen. Got to be the king. Moberly on that 2 spot down through that third straightaway. Aruba out front, though, running the show as they come in and out of the last turn. Trying to crank things up down the last straightaway. Moberly picks up that 2 spot. The 3 spot up for grabs. Here comes Aarons. Aarons on the move right now and locks it down for the 3. Back to the line. Suarez for the 4. It was the 161 that picked up the win on that last one. Morzayan out of Moto 47. Made Moto number 49 in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. 818 by Bjorn, Ingram, Cross, Arribas, Lumley, Aaron Sebia, and Guito coming down through that third straightaway, looking for that top spot. Still got this one locked up way out front. A little bit of authority going on for Jordan coming down the last straightaway. Rolling this one back through with the 433 bike. Enzo on that 2, back to the line with the 102 bike. Cross going to get the 3. Gold Cup 3. Ingram for the 4. Schumacher, Storen, Geraldo, Altman, Tapasco coming out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower to get it done? Geraldo in and out of the second turn with the 552 bike. Tapasco on that 2 spot. And here comes Zimmerman down that. Altman down through that 3 straightaway. He's got this one locked in on the podium right now, trying to take another step, see what we got going on out of the last turn. Still, it's all Geraldo on the top spot. Coming down the last straightaway, going to ramp it up, back to the line. Tapasco on the 2, Altman for your 3. A 107 bike, Storen for the 4, Schumacher for a 5. Fox Hunt colors downtown. Bringle, the baby, headed down into turn number 1. Owens looking for a 2 spot. Emerson in and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. What you see is what you're going to get, 10-year-old intermediates. Everybody made the main event today as they come on back in and out of the second turn with the 127 bike. Bringle on the top spot down through that third straightaway in the zone. Captain Snacks, Owens on that 2 spot. Keep things charged up, going around back through out of that last turn they go. Looks like this is the way it's going to bring it back home. It's all Bringle on the top spot, back to the line. Bringle, Owens looking for the 2, 55 bike. Emerson for your 3. Lost one. All right, Rocket, he's back on the gas. Morello, he ran off the track for just a second, gets back in line as he come on out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Fitzgibbon, Esvito, Gettings, Morello, Nojava, Leon, Ramirez, Camarsana looking for a way out front. 902 bike. Esvito coming down through that third straightaway. He's got it locked in, going down the line, bringing these guys in and out of that last turn. See what happens on that 2 spot as they get things wrapped up, coming back down the last straightaway. Still, Esvito on the top. He's got it rolling on back home, looking for that 2 spot. Back to the line we're going to go with the 935 bike. The 309 bike. Camarsana going to get that 3. Downriders back up. We'll make some noise for them as they come back through. 12-year-old intermediates. Eversole got a couple of aces locked in on this one down in turn number 1. Storn and Cordera going to fire it off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower? Wild Will getting things moving on down the line, trying to get things going in that second turn. Dropping in for the front line run. He's going to try to get that third ace of the day locked in as they come back through. Storn and Cordera, they're tied up for that main event as they drive it in and out of that last turn. Still ramping it back up. Wild Will. Eversole on the top spot. As they get it in right there, Eversole take home the win as they come back through. Rush Sharp Pabin, 13-year-old intermediates, main motor number 54, in and out of the second turn down the 3 straightaway. Keeping things locked in on this one on the top spot. Who's got it wrapped up, coming back through, in and out of that last turn we go. Pabin, he's going to try to make it happen right now on the last straightaway, the 153 bike. Pabin coming back to us, going to get it done with the 58. Rush and Sharp, 1, 2, and 3. 13-year-old intermediates, 14-year-old intermediates, Irvin, Lutton, Blackmon. Going to fire it up out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Total points, 133 bike. He's got the low point right now. Lutton, Kona Gold colors. He's bringing it back down that third straightaway. He's got it locked in for the win. Coming back down to us, in and out of that last turn we go. He'll fire it off one more time on the way back through and get it wrapped up on a Sunday. Sunday fun day as we come on back at us. Lutton on the front lines coming back to me. Lutton will get it done with the 123 bike. Blackman on the 2, Urban on the 3. 15-year-old intermediates, Mock, Zuniga, Emick, Rogers, and Blackstock firing off down that second straightaway. 6 bike out front. The sharpshooter, Emick, on the front lines. He's got this one wrapped up right now as he's coming on back down to it. A little factory mom and dad coming back through, in and out of that last turn. He's going to go. Emick keeping things moving on, bringing this one back home. All right, here we go. Bring back to the line. Say hello to your newest USA BMX expert, the sharpshooter, Emick, coming back to the stripe. Rogers for the 2 spot. Going to be Zuniga on the 3 as he come on back at us. Emick getting it done right there. Welcome to the big boy club. Schellenberger, the birthday boy, on this one right now. He's bringing it back around. How about Bertolini, Patterson, and Adams coming down through that third straightaway. 17-20 intermediates, the birthday boy. Schellenberger getting it ramped up. He's got it locked in, coming back at us out of that last turn. Coming back to me still, the 467. The Bumblebee Bertolini on the top spot, back to the line. Adams for the 2. Patterson. Yeah, happy birthday, Schellenberger. You got moved up in class. He's like, man, I didn't have any 16 eyes today, so they got me in 17-20. But, hey, still made the main, bro. Good job. Tannick, Wyatt, Erickson down the second straightaway. Colton Wyatt on the top spot. Chaos Colors out of Georgia, bringing this one back through. In and out of that second turn, third straightaway. Everybody's on the move right now, keeping things going on. Still Wyatt, Erickson, Tannick getting it done 1, 2, and 3 as they drive it back through down that 3 straightaway. Ramping up one more time. Main moto number 58 coming back at us. It's Wyatt going to keep it wrapped up. That's the way to go. Out of 58, 59's your main moto number now. Down the second straightaway, Gold Cup 3, Rollins. Rollins got a little loose, but he tries to drop it in on the low side. In and out we're going to go. McGuire, Weiss, Lutton, Rollins working this one out down through that third straightaway. In and out of that last turn. What you see is what you're getting with the boys right now as they come back through 46-50. Intermediates trying to keep it going on. Weiss on that top spot. Trying to run this one back down the last straightaway. Going to go Rollins on the 2, back to the line. 51-55, intermediates downtown. Brusco, Ortiz, Leggy, Birch, Kilpatrick, Wallace, and Miller out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Gold Cup champ running the show. Birch on the top spot. He's got this one locked in and out of the second turn with the 545 bike. Ishmael Brusco trying to ramp it up down that 3 straightaway. Everybody trying to get on the podium right now. Who's got the horsepower? Who's going to keep it smooth coming in and out of that last turn? Still your Gold Cup 1. Birch on the top spot, keeping things moving on down that last straightaway. Birch going to get it wrapped up back to the line. Miller time for the 2. Back through. That's the way to go for those boys as they come back in. Welcome to the Girls Club. Here we go with the little ladies right now. Downtown, Brown, Hardy, Robles in and out of the first turn. Brown getting things moving on. The Baby Beast on the top spot. 09 colors out of New York. Coming back through. Little Miss Attitude. Hardy on that 2 spot. Trying to find a way in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Snack Tack. Robles ramping it up for that 3 spot as they keep things going on down to it. Keeping things charged up right now as they drive this one back home. In and out of that last turn we go. Still rocking the top spot. Back to the line. 09 of Brown. Hardy. Hardy still ramping it up. She's on the move, though. Little Miss Attitude coming back down the last straightaway. Does she have enough to put it together? Not quite. Back to the line. Brown, Hardy. Robles 1, 2, 3. More little ladies coming our way. Southwell Sunday, Greer, Edmonds, McClure, Zimmerman out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Gigi the Giant on the top spot. Yeah, Miss Margie. She might be tuned in. Coming back in and out of that second turn. Bringing it back around. Georgia Girl, full throttle. 110% nutrition. Down that 3 straight she goes. Sunday, Greer, Edmonds, McClure, and Zimmerman working it out down the 3 straight, and we go in and out of the last turn. We're going to go still Southwell on the top spot. Rip and Rory Sunday on the 2 spot. She's trying to make it happen right now. McClure trying to ramp it up with Boo the Beast coming back to the line. Sunday trying to, look like McClure, Sunday, and Greer. As they came back through on a main moto 62, main moto 63, Sessa, Noyola, Dowdy, Schneider down the second straightaway. Sessa on the top spot, just picked up her Top Gun jacket today as they bring it back around. Dynamite Daisy Noyola on that 2 spot, down that 3 straight they go. Dowdy, Schneider working it out, keeping things moving on in and out of that last turn still. It's all the rock star Sessa on the top spot. Dowdy takes it down, a low move right there. Dynamite Daisy says, not so fast, girlfriend, coming down the last straightaway. I'm going to get the horsepower moving on back to the line. Sessa, Noyola, Dowdy, 1, 2, 3. Schneider for the 4. Nine-year-old ladies out the gate they go. Gray, Vescuso, Urena, Hegberg, Biskupski coming into turn number 1. Team USA out front running this one right now. Got to be the world number 3 plate on Vescuso coming down that second straightaway. She's got this one locked in going into that second turn. Urena going to try to show her a wheel, see if she can't seal the deal down that 3 straightaway. Trying to ramp things up. Biskupski on that 3 spot, running single file down the 3rd straightaway in and out of that last turn. It's all Vescuso, though, out front. She's got this one locked down. Urena trying to ramp it up down that last straightaway. Vescuso's on the gas. I don't think anybody's going to make that pass on the way back home. Vescuso, Urena 1, 2 back to the line. Biskupski, you get the 3. Hegberg for the 4. Gray for the 5. Dyer got a pretty good shot into turn number 1. Going to get things moving on. The Blue Cheetah, Sawyer Smith on that 2 spot down that second straightaway. 7 bike. Got to be Mahia in and out of the second turn. Down the 3 straight. They go with the 6 bike in tow. Got to be Kopetsky ramping it up with Akins. Down the 3 straight and now that last turn. It's all Dyer. Going to get it done wire to wire on this one. She's got it wrapped up. Factory full tilt radio colors. Got it turned up full blast on a Sunday as we come on back to the line. Looking for the 2. The Blue Cheetah, Sawyer Smith on that 2 spot. Back to the stripe we go. Woo. Main moto number 66, Chambers. Yeah, you are. Wren, Thompson, Vescuso, Thompson, Smith, Pringle down the second straight. Lost one right there. We'll get her checked out right away. 1 bike back up. Hollywood Chambers, give her some love on the way back down through that 3rd straightaway. The Machine Thompson, 316 colors, trying to hold it down right now. All the way out of the west coast of California, coming back out of San Diego, local Tyler Brown's group, coming back to the line. Vescuso got the pole, though, coming back down the last straightaway. Thompson, Vescuso side by side as they come across the line. Good stuff going on right there. They're all close. I know they are getting down to it. They are not messing around. The girls' club today as they come in and out of that second turn. Kovacs, Callow, Cole, Appenzeller driving down through that 3rd straightaway. Appenzeller, tiny but mighty. She's trying to put something together in that last turn. See what she's got coming back around. She's going to swing it on the inside. She's got the drive down the last straightaway. Flash, Kovacs, Appenzeller, side by side. Tiny but mighty trying to get it done. Back to the line they go. Kovacs, Appenzeller, 1, 2, back to the stripe. How about Cole for the 3? 13-year-old ladies now. We go down into turn number 1. JNR got a pretty good shot with this one. Rodriguez down the second straightaway. McMillan, Longini, Spencer, and Gilman. Faster, Bobby Gilman on that 2 spot, driving in out of the second turn, but it's all Rodriguez out front. She's got this one locked and loaded down that 3 straightaway. Gilman trying to put it together, knocking on the door. Can't quite show her a wheel and seal the deal. It's all Rodriguez down the last straightaway. Gilman for the 2. Looks like Spencer trying to hold on to that 3 spot. McMillan, though, ramping it up back to the stripe. McMillan will slide on through, and she'll get the 3. Spencer for the 4. Longini for the 5. Everybody moving over in a hurry right now, but got the door wide open downtown. The voice, Avery Jones, will fire off out of the first turn. Dannenberg going to try to chase her down that second straightaway. We also see Alpha ride down there. She's back on track, though. Hinton trying to crank things up. Searfoss, Williams, Dannenberg, Jones, White down that 3 straight they go. Into that last turn. Searfoss looking for a podium spot. She'll slide in for that 3 right there. Back to the line. We're going to go. It's all Jones on the top spot. Wire to wire. Dannenberg on the 2. Sirfas on your 3. Your Gold Cup 1, Vicious Viv Williams will get the 4. Full stack going on, 15-16 ladies downtown into turn 1. Got the radio turned up, full blast. Herrera on the top spot, hitting on the 2, down the second straightaway. K-Bike going to be Goodell. Goodell picking it up on the 3. Joseph on the 4 spot. Single files, they drive this one back around. No, Jordan's on the move, though. She's trying to get to the podium. Let's see what happens in and out of that last turn. It's all Herrera on the front line. She's got this one wrapped up on a Sunday fun day coming back to me. Hitting on the 2. Goodell trying to hold on to a 3 spot. Looks like she will. Joseph on the 4 as they come on back at us. Franco on the 5. Woo, getting tight right there. Lost a couple. Downtown we go. Get those riders checked out right away. Sargent going to get things fired off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got company coming. Urigo in that 2 spot. Driving this one in and out of that second turn. Kelly going down hard right there. We'll get her checked out. Make sure she's all right. Keeping it rolling on back out. It's down through that third straightaway. In and out we're going to go. Last turn coming back out. It's all Sargent on the top spot. Sargent getting this one wrapped up back to us. Urigo on the 2. Back to the line we're going to go. Zatelli on the 3, going to be Regalis on the floor. Kelly and Nelson getting that. Nelson, man, that was awesome right there. She waited for Kelly. She's like, are you all right, girlfriend, man? They're good buds. You know they're all friends out there. She's back up. Kelly, Nelson, give them some love. Give them some love. Come on, give them some love. Nelson's collecting the pieces of her bicycle. All right, here we go, 31-40. Ladies downtown. Looks like this is the last of the girls' club coming our way. Bensinger, Strayer, Badoniak down into turn number 1. Bensinger going to fire it off. She's been under control in this class all weekend long. Looks like she's going to try to get it going on for one more time for the day as they come back through. What you see is what you're going to get. Bensinger trying to pick up the full 6-pack for the weekend. She swept the cruiser. Looks like she's going to sweep the class for the weekend. She got the broom, brought it in with her. She's sweeping it up, coming back down the last straightaway. Got herself a nice little 6er for the weekend. It's all Bensinger coming back to the line. Badoniak for the 2, Strayer for the 3. All right, get it wrapped up. Fowler, Bissonette, Lavoie, Van Gelder, Fowler, Taylor, and Reynolds. 6-year-old experts out of the first turn down the second straightaway, getting in the zone right now as we come down that second straightaway. Coming out of North Carolina, bringing this one back through. Hollywood, Reynolds on that top spot, bringing it back down. Mark Coates, man, I hope you're tuned in on a Sunday fun day. Matt Bynum, you out there anywhere? How about Taylor, Fowler, Van Gelder, Lavoie, Bissonette, Fowler coming back at us, but it's all Reynolds on the top spot. We'll bring this one back down that last straightaway, locking this one up. Coming back down to us. See what's going on with the 895 bike. Fowler trying to hold on to it too. Back to the line. Seven-year-old experts now. Canceller, Simon, Cox, Higgs, Irwin, Monegro, Lindberry, and Sullivan down into turn number 1. Fired off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. National Age Group number 16. Simon on the top spot. He's got this one rolling down that second straightaway. Simon, Cox, get it done 1 and 2 right now. Monegro on that 3 spot. In and out of the second turn. Wild West, Hicks, he's trying to ramp things up. Gate 9 colors, got to be Lindberry and Sullivan. They're working it out down through that third straightaway, in and out of that last turn, but Cox is trying to get onto the top spot right now. See if he can get a piece of it down that last straightaway. Side by side, he's got a little bit of a run coming back through. Simon, Cox go 1-2 back to the stripe. Looks like it was Sullivan for that 3 spot. Out of main moto 74, main moto number 75, Taylor, Cratchville, Eckel, McPhee, Ren, Hudzik, Gainey, Southwell. Down the second straight, it's all Eckel on the top spot, running this one. Claiborne Answer Colors out of La Habra, California, coming back down through that third straightaway, cranking it up. Got to be Southwell, picking it up on the 2 spot. Down that 3 straight we go, in and into the last turn. Cranking it up, Butta, McPhee trying to ramp things up. He's trying to take another step of the podium. Hudzik trying to chase him down the last straightaway. McPhee holding on to a 3 spot, back to the line. Hudzik for the 4. Whoa, nobody even put a blinker on downtown. We get things going on right here as they head into that first turn. K-Slay Gasway says, I'll find the open door, though, man. I'll take him down that second straightaway. Wooters on the 2 spot. Lost 1, lost 2 right there. Gallegos lost 3 of them. Oh, man, we're getting carnage all over the place. Wooters coming down through that 3 straightaway. Where are you guys at, J&R? Coming into that last turn. Bring them back around. Wooters getting it done. Oh, Cruzy the racer, though. He's got a little juice in the tank. Uh-oh, coming back at it. Done it. Oh, Cruzy the racer, he'll get it. Wooters on the 2 spot. Woo, man. K-Slay Gasway for the 3. A little bit of carnage around the track. We get our downriders checked up. The skillet's hot, G-Mo. The skillet is hot. Oh, downriders getting back up. Yeah, make some noise for them. Make some noise for them as they're coming back through. Big shot out of Angela out of the gate. He's going to get things going on downtown. Noella Green, Irwin Stoffer, Badonic, Hester, Perito, the birthday boy out there trying to get in the mix right now. Says, come on, man, give me a little birthday love, boys. Coming in out of the second turn. Down the 3 straightaway we go. Angela on the top spot. Aruba coming down the line. He's got it locked in. Oh, gnarly Charlie Noyola picked up the open jacket. He's trying to crank it up down that last turn. In and out, we're going to go. Stoffer sliding in for that 3-2 spot now, coming back at us. Hester trying to get onto the podium right now, but gnarly Charlie Noyola says, not today, bro. I got to get the 3. Back to the line. Hester for the 4. Happy birthday, Perito. Horn, Goto, Gordon, Boyd, Garcia, Aiko, Santana, Andrade in and out of the first turn. Aiko got a pretty good shot with this one. Going to try to clean it up for the day. Coming down that second straightaway. Aiko, the UFO, in and out of that second turn. Down that 3 straight, coming back at me. Andrade picking it up on that 2 spot now. Still got this one locked in, going in and out of that last turn. Super K, Goto on the 3. Power Effect Speedco Colors going to ramp this one up, coming down that last straightaway. Got to be Garcia on the 4 spot, back to the line. That's the way it's going to go with the boys right there. 12-year-old Experts got a pretty good shot out of Janzewski, trying to hit on down into turn number 1. Got a nice hole shot, putting all his DL training together out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Janzewski, Wilkie, Linder, Kopetsky, Daniello, Goris, and Williams in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Goris and Williams trying to chase it down the 3 straight. Still got Janzewski on the top spot. He's running in and out of that last turn. Goris trying to show him a wheel right there. I don't know if he can seal the deal on the way back home, though. Coming back at us still. Janzewski on the top spot. Goris on the 2. Williams for the 3. Back to the line. Kopetsky for their 4. Magyar, Piper, LaHue, Vicario, Wood, King, Locke, Gam coming down that second straightaway. Cam Bama, though, Piper, man, he's got a pretty good shot with this one. He's coming in and out of the second turn. Down that 3 straight we go. Piper on the top spot. HRP Colors in and out of that last turn. J&R Ride sitting on that 2 spot, driving down that last straightaway. Locking it in on the 2. Back to the line. Vicario for that 3 spot. Back to the stripe we go. Moto Killer going to lock that one back in. Coming back to the line. King going to get the 4. Fourteen-year-old Experts. Oh, Mr. Hayes got a big shot popped out of the gate right there. He didn't put the blinker on either, man. Didn't even give those guys a heads up. He was moving over. Coming down the second straightaway. Ruiz, Crawford, Clements, Pigo, Hazeman, Ditto, Gunning, Unger. Mr. Hayes on that top spot. I know he's been wanting to pick up a big win coming on down through that third straightaway. I know he's got Mendito on that 2 spot, ramping this one up on the way back through down that last straightaway. Ruiz trying to crank things up, but it's all Mr. Hayes. Mongoose colors back to the line. He'll go Ruiz looking for the 2, Mendito for the 3. 15X. This one's got heater written all over it. Keller, Bruni, Esposito, Odeshorn, de Blasio, Peterson, Strickland, Barlow. In and out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Bruni says, adios, amigos. Down that second straight we go. Looking for the 2 spot. Cash Money, Strickland. Strickland will pick it up on the 2, but it's all Bruni out front. Esposito trying to get onto a podium spot in and out of that last turn. Everybody's shifting gears right now. The in-bike of Peterson holding it down. He's got company coming, though, for Kelleher. Going to get the 3 back to the line. That's the way it comes on back through. Peterson for the 4. De Blasio for the 5. 16X, Robinson, Irwin, Piper, Dyer, Varndell, McGuall, Wirtz out of the first turn. You know he's got the 110% juiced up right now. He's got full throttle going in and out of that second turn. Varndell on that 2 spot. Might try to give him a little bit of a run down through that 3 spot, but he's going to fire it off one more time. And Wirtz on the front lines. He's got this one wrapped up. Varndell on the 2. McGuall picking it up on that 3 down the last straightaway. Robinson on the 4 back to the line. 1720X going to get the Acre brand hookup swag deal today. Herrera, Mendito, Kirby, Polk, Henry, Bench, Marshall, Birch. Oh, Herrera down the second straightaway. Polk, he knows he's got to do everything he can today to make it happen down the 3 straightaway. Polk trying to get it going on. Herrera slides back to the 2 spot. Bench on the 3. In and out of that last turn. We bring this one back through. It's all Polk, wire to wire. You wonder why he's got the national #1 amateur plate. That's why he'll get it done. Back to the stripe. Herrera. Ben's going to get the 3. Yeah, good stuff right there. Drew Polk picks up the Acre brand swag hookup today for 1720. Good stuff. 21-25. Experts, here we go downtown. These guys know they've got it wrapped up. Weber says, you know what, I'm just going to take a hot lap just to make sure we get things going on. Bring it on back through. Throw me down a heater, Weber, in and out of that second turn down the 3 straightaway. Keep it going on, Beaudry. Coming on down the line to get these guys rolling on back through. Total points coming back in. Weber says, I got to put in a hot lap on the main coming back at us down the last straightaway. Total points racing to go. As we switch it up, they'll switch it up as they come back through, as they bring that one back home. That's the way to go. Bowler, Markle, Wood, Cuppy, 26-35 Experts downtown. Cuppy got a pretty good shot. He's got the 110% all locked in coming down that second straightaway. Cuppy bring this one back through with the 30 bike. A Markle on that 2 spot. Down through that third straight they're going to go. Markle, Wood, and Bowler ramping it up down through that 3 straightaway in and out that last turn, but it's all Cuppy going to take this one wire to wire. Out of Palm Harbor coming back to the line. Cuppy, 110%. Oh, throw me a little moto whip on the way back through. Cuppy, I like it. Phillips, Post, Manrique, Workman going to get things fired off and running on down into turn #1. World #2, Carlos Manrique down that second straightaway. He's got this one locked in right now. Coming back at us, the 51 back. Oh, Workman, hot pants on that 2 spot. Post going to ramp it up on that 3, but I don't think anybody's catching Manrique on a Sunday fun day. Adios, amigos. Coming down the last straightaway. That's the way it's going to go. Manrique come back to the line. That's the way he got it locked in. Workman for the 2 spot. Back to the stripe. Post for the 3. Phillips for the 4. Another one coming our way. Walter Hardman, Aikens, Camarada, Morello headed down into turn #1. Hardman, man, he's been saving it up on this one all day long. Going to try to double down. Got the cruiser. Going to try to take the class. Coming down the second straightaway. Knows he's got company coming. BDK going to go Aikens. Aikens do a little shop. And Walter trying to find a way into that second turn. Third straightaway. Morello on the move right now. He's trying to get things going on with Camarada. In and out of that last turn. We're going to go. Big Wayne Hardman on the top spot. Doubling down on a Sunday fun day. Coming back at us. Got the cruiser. Got the class. Back to the line. Walter looking for the 2. Oh, no, he did not going to get it. Aikens get the 2. Walter get the 3. 46-50 Experts down into turn #1. Topper, Lindsay, Morera, Brown, Morris, Flag, Bertolini. Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Morera got a pretty good shot. Bertolini going to switch it up high-low him out of the second turn, down the third straight. A little side-by-side with these boys, man. It's all a game of inches right here as they come on back at us. Oh, Bertolini going to swing another hard high-low out of that last turn. Morera kind of bring him back down the last straightaway. Does he got the horsepower to keep it going on? Morera, Bertolini, 1-2 back to the line. Lindsay for the 3. full rack, 51 to 55. Experts downtown we go. Idols, Linarelli, Quinton, Motley, Johnson, DeRosers, Freeman, Girardi out on the first turn down the second straightaway. Motley Drew bringing the boys down that second straight. He's got this one going on. Girardi on the 2 spot. Keeping things going on. Quinton going to lock it in for a podium to try to clean it up for the weekend as he's coming on back down that third straightaway, in and out of that last turn. Linarelli going to try to ramp it up, trying to be a spoiler right now as we come on back out. As Motley out front. Quinton shifting gears, trying to find a way. Lost another one along the way as they come back through. Quinton get the 3 back to the line. We'll get our down riders checked out right away, make sure these guys are okay.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
Let's lock and load one more time, Gmo. Moto number 91, Pringle, Kennard, and Johnson. Last but not least, some legends of BMX. All right, gate is down. Here we go. Johnson, the Tomahawk, going to take things going on down into that first turn. Pringle, Kennard going to start working things out. Out of turn number 1, down that second straightaway. Johnson got it locked in. Total points racing going on with these boys right now. Kennard and Pringle tied up for that 2 spot as they drive this one in now that second turn down the 3 straightaway. Still Johnson on the front lines. S-Squared Factory coming out back at us in and out of that last turn, cranking it up, and that's the way it's going to go down to it. One more time as they come back through. Johnson, Pringle going to get it done 1-2 as they finish it up on a Sunday fun day. Kennard on the 3 is that's a wrap for day number 3 guys out here at Daytona BMX. Looks like we're going to shift gears and go back to Gold Cupville for a couple weekends and get some Gold Cups going on. And then our next national will be at DeSoto under the Big Top in DeSoto, Texas, coming up here in the next few weeks. Until next time, and another big shout out to Daytona BMX and all the volunteers out here. You guys, thank you for all of your hard work this weekend. Until next time, guys, keep it styled up. We'll see you guys at the finish line. Love you, Redbone.
Lightning strikes and then you're gonna know my name. I'm here to claim my title now. I'm here, the king that wears the crown. You better back down, you better back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. Of all time, I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. you're gonna know my name. I'm here to claim my title now. I'm here, the king that wears the crown. You better back down, you better back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. A champion don't need any introductions. A fighter don't know any limitations. I was made to stand on a mountain now. I was made to rise from the ashes now. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. You should know my name. Do you know my name? You're gonna know my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. You should know my name. Do you know my name? You're gonna know my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. Hear the thunder, you know that I'm on my way. Lightning strikes and then you're gonna know my name. I'm here to claim my title now. I'm here, the king that wears the crown. You better back down, you better back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. relax and then you're gonna know my name. I'm here to claim my title now. I'm here, the king that wears the crown. You better back down, you better back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. A champion don't need any introductions. A fighter don't know any limitations.